Hello. Happy Tuesday. All right. We got some insanity. We're going to check in on what is going on with the MLM, the Tragedy Vulture MLM crew, because they have been at it. The victimhood status is growing. Hey, Pika, Carolyn, 854, Sarah, Pika, Steph, not that Steph. Hey, Kay. Yeah. Mm, I agree with you. But at the same time, I don't know why he was demonetized. We don't know what that is, and he hasn't been transparent. Sometimes creators are demonetized, whether I like it or not. Sometimes they're demonetized for ridiculous situations. So it just kind of depends. It could be a wide variety of different reasons why Criminal Network got demonetized, but destroying accounts. Hello. Hey, Bree. Steph, thank you for being a member for 23 months. Hey, V. Oh, I'm sorry, Kay. Sorry, it's a rough day. Here, kitty kitty. Hey, share. All right, let's roll into this shit. How's your guys' afternoon been? Hey, Froggy, Teresa, Robert. Yeah, there's multiple reasons. The reason why I just reserve comment on like what it is because there's been a lot of rumors that cannot be backed up by anything. I said the other day I think it was probably due to his hate speech because some of the things that he has said are considered hate speech. That probably got him. But again, it could be reused content, which they get people for that all the time, and it's really odd. So it just kind of depends. He'll likely be able to reapply in 3 months for it, 90 days. Hey, Snazzy, North Dakota, and Amy. Note to self, Reese Jam. Teresa, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. Hey, Giselle, note to self. Enjoy the bushes. Hey, Fuzzy Puff. Yeah, Carolyn, that's what I was kind of thinking too. Yep, same. That's what I said the other day is likely what I think happened, but not sure. A pro juggler at the library. That's cool. Hey, Rotobro. Hey, ATS. All right. Whew, these guys are busy, but I want to talk about something that's been blaringly obvious to me for quite some time about the situation around these guys and using the juice. So, well, first and foremost, to people in my comment section that are leaving like weird comments under my videos and stuff, save it. Crime Junkie, you came in under my last video and were like, oh, you're starting to sound like BJ with the victimhood. Ma'am, there was nothing victimhood about that. I was accused of doxing somebody, and that'll never be what happened. So save your weird shit and go on somewhere. Mods, if you see them, you can delete them if you want to. I'm just done entertaining people and their stupidity. Period. End of. You come in my comment section, say something stupid like that because you can't comprehend simple things such as the reason I was there is to talk about the fact that nobody was doxxed. Never going to happen. Anywho, you get the drill. If you catch them, feel free to boot them, even on like posts and shit. I don't care. Get rid of them. If they can't comprehend what's going on, they don't need to be around. Hey, Snivels. Plus, it's always these like first time accounts that have never commented over here. Conscious, hello. Pet rescue. Right. And I don't mind certain stuff, but they just get weird. They just say stupid shit, and it's just ugh. Right. Because, I mean, what are you going to get? Blood from a turnip? Whatever. I'm not really sure. I don't follow Nerdy Addict heavily. Don't give two shits, so I don't know all the ins and outs of their court stuff. Hey, Miss Leah. Got himself some new digs after raising all that money. Yeah, well, they're absolutely not showing up for him. Yep, that's what we're going to talk about. Hey, Olap. Right, Carolyn, that's YouTube. Hey, Bog. That is this place. That is how this place works. But this bothered me. I don't know what this man it's gonna take for him to see what is going on here, but here we go. Sometimes these people just
be a truck. And with the technology that the FBI's got, because you know they have advanced technology, I can't imagine how much more clear they can get this footage. I can't imagine, because they're using AI as well. You heard Kash Patel. Kash Patel, when he came out, he said that they use AI for everything. And AI.
The moment you start listening to Kash Patel, I know you have lost the plot.
But I still think there's a vehicle back there. I'm not looking past that until otherwise. I truly think that's a car. Otherwise, my mind has just been playing tricks on me this whole entire time.
Yeah, they're not around here, Bree. Not from around here. Whoever's that is can take them back.
Juanita.
Well, they got blocked.
Juanita in the chat?
Over it.
Good to see you, Juanita. Shouts Juanita if you're in the chat. Good seeing you. I didn't see your name pop up, but much love to Juanita.
Why do they all say Juanita? So weird. Why does everybody have to say it? Juanita. Like, what is... It's Juanita, and that's not even her name, but go on.
Did go to court by myself, guys. Juanita was going to go, but she wasn't feeling good, and that's okay. I didn't, I'm a big boy, it's all right if I had to go by myself. My girlfriend was there.
So all of them showed up for each other in the court dates, but they did not. Hey, I'm a nurse. Nobody showed up for the juice. Are we shocked by that, anybody? Is anybody shocked by that? Put a 1 in the chat if you're shocked by that. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. How long is it going to take for DeJuice and his people to realize that he's been used because of the color of his skin by JLR and his crew? How long is it going to take for you to realize that this man is a very racist man? How long is it going to take for you guys to hear the things that actually come out of their mouth and realize that he was accepted into the group because of his skin color? And I hate saying that. It makes me feel some sort of way saying that, but we've been saying this from jump. As soon as they set eyes on DeJuice. Chad, JLR is extremely racist. Extremely racist. You don't sit with Proud Boys and throw up the white power symbol. I think so too, ATS, and I think he's probably profiting off of it enough that he kind of overlooks some of this shit, especially when JLR said right to him that he was going to make it about race. They don't show up to support this guy. And then he has the audacity of making posts like this. This is clearly racism, charging a black man for having his chair partially in the street while covering Nancy Guthrie. Neighbors were scared a black man was there. That had nothing to do with it. And here he goes once again, leaning into it. Oh, that was weird. A bird flew over and my screen glitched. Right. Non-racists don't generally hang out with Enrique or Bobby Pickles or any of the white boys or throw up the QAnon white power symbol. Like, what are we doing? The JLR cult is so delusional, it's ridiculous. This man is been racist. Oh, I know. I get it, ATS. I know exactly what they're doing. Unfortunately, I've been watching for way too long. But they didn't show up for him, and I'm going to show you what they had to say. He went to court by himself yesterday. He didn't get no pop-up live stream charges, this, that, or the other right away. And isn't it ironic that JLR is out here saying that the Nancy Guthrie case is becoming similar to the Summer Wells and Sebastian Rogers cases? Beginning, everyone rallies to find them, then the drama, then it fades away. Really, JLR? That's your playbook. Guess who was involved in each one of those situations? You, JLR, and your Fupas on the Run crew. You and your little cronies have been involved in each and every one of these. Summer Wells, you went there and helped get the father of the missing child fired from his job. Chased people around, recorded them, you, Molly, Betty. Remember that? Because we do. Sebastian Rogers, you were harassing the job site where the stepfather worked. Trying to get in front of the narrative that I'm showing very blatantly that everything you touch has the same type of playbook in it. A little late now. Little late now, isn't it? They don't care about the juice. They don't care at all about him. And you know why? He was useful because of the color of his skin, so they could make it about race. JLR said it. He wanted to make it about race. It was useful when it was profitable. Now it's not. It's not profitable anymore.
So I didn't really technically go by myself, but our little man was asleep, and he's always actively moving around and everything. So it wouldn't have been good anyways if he was in the courtroom, because they're really strict on that anyways when kids are making a bunch of loud noise and whatnot. The last time we went, he wasn't able to go in because he was loud.
He's wearing a shirt that says Justice for the Jews. He's wearing a shirt. Yeah, they do. Yep, they're still pushing for civil suits. They sure are.
Out and real whiny. As far as people supporting or supporters, there was none there. It was just me, myself, and I. But regardless if anybody was physically there, that's or not, you guys were still there with me regardless.
So 857 lives locally, could have been there, but he couldn't even follow you to the police station when you directly asked him to follow you to the police station to make sure that you got there safely. Local, he was at home the entire day streaming, but couldn't show up to support you. When are you going to get it? When are you going to admit that they're using you for the color of your skin? Juanita didn't go. Alex, you know what Alex's excuse is? That he didn't have a ride. Since when are Ubers? Huh? When are Ubers not available in Tucson? People are calling him out, rightfully so, because it's not about supporting the juice. The juice was used and intentionally selected to be brought into the little crew for the color of his skin so they could try to make it about race, to make it seem like it was a civil rights violation. JLR said as such. I'm going to continue to hone into this because how many more times are we going to have to tell you? Alex don't give a shit either. If it's not about Alex, Alex don't give a shit. Alex is too busy trying to make his own victimhood out here. Oh, there's no trumpets and no signs waving and support the juice. None of that shit. Juanita not running around. No press there. I guess when you get handed $10,000, is it worth it?
Thanks.
Got it. See y'all in a minute.
Right. Right. Juice knows I got his back for life. He was wronged and the world saw it all play out on live TV. Justice for the Juice. Yeah, okay. Sure. Like you care. You don't give two F's about what's going on with the juice, Alex. You cared about your monetization and you playing the victim.
Because I know people were waiting to just, get answers and figure out, what was next, what was the verdict? I still felt like everybody was there. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a little minute. I haven't been on in a while.
Don't do this to yourself. Please don't do this to yourself. You actually, I thought you had potential of being better than this. Don't do this. Don't sell your soul out thinking that these guys support you. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to all of your subs. To even pander to this, you're being dishonest. And you had potential and you could still turn it around, but you got to acknowledge exactly what's going on. You had potential and sold your fucking soul for some goddamn clicks and views, and they never cared to begin with. We tried warning you as soon as you were brought in, and here we are.
Ollie, yeah, I know.
I'm sure it sucks. I'm sure it's a slap in the face when you recognize exactly what it is. But I don't know why your fiance doesn't care enough to tell you, nah, you're better than this. Stop letting these guys fool you. Stop letting them use you. 857 ran fucking home the day you were arrested as you were sitting there asking, please follow me to the jail to make sure I get there safely, because you were obviously concerned about it. They didn't give a fuck about you. That's why they amped you up. That $10,000 payday that you got and collected for these rights violations, all they care is to use you as a fucking pawn.
People probably have some pretty disrespectful things to say. I've been hearing it all week and whatnot. It's all good.
Disrespectful things to say. You associate with a guy who sits out front of the neighbor's home with a machete. You helped that man lie about her putting poop in front of the yard and continue to lie about that when you heard her say the javelinas come through there nightly. And as soon as she drove away, you helped Alex spin the story about her putting poop in front of the yard, which turned into shitgate, when all you had to do was, no, she said the javelinas put it out there. Now the rocks and the cactuses, you could have been honest. Honesty seems to be a thing that's lacking within this group.
Juanita, good to see you. South Juanita tuned in here. She says, good to see everyone. I'm dealing with an ear infection that kicked my...
And you know that as soon as you're no longer useful, you know why they haven't gone for your job yet? Because you're useful to them. Seems like that's worn out. Worn out. You know, Alex couldn't get a... You got a post, though. You got a post from Alex on Twitter, and you got a post from JLR, once again, using you for your skin color. How does that feel? Clearly racism from the white guy. Clearly racism. Right, Christy, right. Christy, justify to me the harassment of Sue Ellen. Let's start there. Hey, Alex is the one that said slapping your kids was what was needed. Some people needed slapped more. Don't try to rewrite that. But answer me this. What's your justification for them doxing out Sue Ellen and harassing and calling her? What's your justification for Alex sitting out there with a machete, a 12-time felon out front of her house with a machete? What's the justification for that? Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure he is fine. He got a huge payday. He got a fucking huge payday off of playing the victim for JLR and his army. Sure did. Sure fucking did. I guess you're cool with racism and sitting with an open racist. You do you, Christy. You do you. If he is cool with hanging out and being part of a racist crew, that's cool. I mean, how can you defend this shit? How can you defend this shit? Let's see. Let's go back here for a second. Let's go back here. Let's go to, since Christy wants some attention, we'll just give her what she wants. Is it this one that we busted it? Which one is it? Nope, back a few days. Let me see. Because Ted was on there. Hold on. I just would really like to know how these things are justified within this group. Never seen so many people being cool with sitting with a Proud Boy attachment while screaming about racism. It's kind of fucking wild if you ask me, but what do we know? Crazier things have happened out here, huh? I guess if it's profitable enough, you stand for nothing. I mean, not really shocked. Let's see. Which one is it? Which one is it? I think it's this one. Here, let me play more of him while I am doing.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Hey, I hope you feel better though. Texas Angel says many prayers were with you as always. Yeah, I know a lot of people were praying for me. A lot of people have been standing with me through this all. So I appreciate all you guys.
Oh, they've been standing with you, huh?
But I know some people were just chiming in. I've seen a couple people in the chat.
Where were they standing?
Asking if it was dismissed a second ago. And like I said, one of them has not been dismissed. It's been continued.
Why is JLR deleting videos?
Which isn't bad, guys. It's not a bad thing. It's just been continued. Like I said, they didn't get any of the evidence yet. So I guess it's just standard court procedure where they got to wait for that in order to move forward. I know it's pretty dumb. They should just throw it out. I agree. Castall says maybe a white Kia Soul. I remember that. And that's one of the things that were brought up. And it's no longer talked about anymore. They're not talking about it. It's like we talked about that for a couple weeks, a week, maybe not even a couple weeks. I think it was like a week. And then we never talked about the white Kia again. And that's one of the things I was mentioning tonight. There's been so many things that just have been brought up.
Speaking of another thing, let's bring this up. Is Christy still amongst us? Or did she run? She probably ran. She doesn't usually like to be slapped in the face with factual information. So let's go here. Here you go, Christy. This is. Hold on to your seats.
Why is this neighborhood so special?
Right.
JLR, I just want to make something really clear. Like, I think that I had talked to the streamers that they already knew you weren't around, but my whole point for going there was because I
How, Christy, do you condone? Oh, she got blocked. Oh, fuck. Bitch is gone. Well, she's probably still watching. Christy, how do you defend Enrique Tario, the former Proud Boy leader, being the top contact in JLR's Telegram that he exposed? How? Oh, well, hell. Did we get a screenshot of that? Let me go back up here and make sure I can grab it. I'll put that on the screen so people, I think that needs to be blasted out. Oh, there we go. I really don't give a fuck about the old lady. Leave their families alone with your shit perception. Glad they give you daily content. JLR Army, right here. This is what they truly feel. Please, if you are on X, there you go. Take a screenshot of that shit. I really don't give a fuck about the old lady. Say less. Say fucking less. In the UK, grifting is known as begging. It's basically the new panhandlers here, Sarah. Thank you for the support. So again, let's pin.
my whole point for going there was because I knew the history. My whole point for going there was
There
because
you go, unblurred and all. There you go. There's the best screenshot ever. Christy saying, I don't get this. There you go. She's one of their top. It was her too. As soon as I questioned her on her being the one to reach out to that one that wants to wrap herself up in JLR. Look. This is the one. Baby mama number 10. That seems like she's working on. There you go. If you got an X, there you go. I think this sums up the JLR Army pretty well. I don't give a fuck about the old lady. Leave their families alone with your shit perception. I haven't touched anything to do with their families. I don't do that. That's what your buddies do. That's exactly what your buddies do. There, Christy. Alex said himself, over half of his family won't even speak to him because he's scum. Ted has to hide his wedding ring constantly because he's too busy playing Playboy and his family is in shambles. JLR don't have anybody but a cat. I mean, and you wonder why, because he sued his parents for conceiving him without his consent. Is it roboting? Hold on. Let me go out and come right back in. I would love one of these people to have the balls to click a link. I would love for that Tina to come up here and justify this shit. It's spinning on my side some, Pika, so if it starts roboting really bad for you guys, just let me know, because I can switch internet access. Oh, no, they're making content right now. Cinnamon, Fireball, they're making their own content. Froggy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support.
Wait till I get my money right.
That's another one. Wait till I get my money.
My money right.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Love it, man. I'm going to go.
Huh. I love this, though. I think I should just rock this whole entire live stream with the JLR Army. Hey, look, we got a cat named Whiskey. I mean, come on. Let's be honest here for a second. The Juice, you had better. You knew better. You knew exactly what they were doing. I have never seen, and it's so disappointing, I think, in 2026 to watch a man that had potential, could have done it the right way, sell himself out for a $10,000 paycheck to hang out with nothing but fucking racists. I would love to know and hear any of them talk about what they think about Enrique Taro. I would love to know. Absolutely would love to. Suze, can I ask you a question? And honestly, how do you justify the top contact? And please don't jump on her. She's fine here. You guys know how it goes. But how are we justifying that his contact from June 17th is Enrique Taro? Do you know who that is? The former Proud Boy leader? You know who helped plot and plan January 6th from a hotel room because he was banned from the city? Right, his shirt. Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to talk about Ted today, don't worry. We're going to do kind of a check-in on this group. But how do you justify that? And I'm not asking you to, but in your own head. And like I said, please don't jump on her. I would love one of them from the JLR army to tell me how they can push this out of their minds. How this cannot be something that they're like, holy shit, wait a second, what? How can recent contact, and if you listen to any of the JLR army, they're all very much maggots. They're not conservatives. There's a huge difference between a conservative and a maggot. They're maggots. Their racism fucking shines brightly. Their bigotry shines brightly. Suze, did you just started following him in the beginning of this, so you didn't know? Do you know what he did in the Sandy Hook stuff, Suze? Have you ever seen? There's a video out here that's kind of a compilation, and you might not have seen it. I will drop you the link for it if you want to see some of his earlier stuff. I would just like somebody to make it make sense for me of how you openly support JLR, who is an open racist. Not recent content. Did you know about his Sandy Hook stuff at all? I'm trying to understand, and please come out of the bushes. I would really like to understand how people within his little circle, you just found it with the Nancy case, so didn't know anything. That makes sense. That's how a lot of people find him. Most of his subs come from his political antics and antagonism. His border coverage got his bulk of his views and exploiting cases. Yep. A lot of you did. Okay. Hey, Mr. Fuzzy. I would love to know how you justify, or anybody justifies, like Christy. I would love to know, but she obviously crashes out over factual information and can't handle herself. That's a typical JLR Army stan. They're pretty crash out friendly. They kind of crash test themselves in chats constantly. But I would love to know. I would love to know. Let's see what 857 had to say. Oh, God, and fucking Carrot Top's back. Oh, my God. Guess who Carrot Top loves? Anybody want to take a guess who Carrot Top is buddies with? Anybody? I got him muted. You're welcome.
Private. He's
Yeah,
got a
so
whole
people-
website.
What was it? Clinton Schultz. Okay. So yeah, all of a sudden, I mean, people are like, they're like saying, you didn't support Juice today. It's just these people who, if you say that, I don't know where that's coming from.
Really?
I love Juice. I mean, I haven't talked.
You don't know where that's coming from? You don't know where that's coming from. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know why you're saying I don't support him, because I don't support him. I'm in it for me and me only.
Schultz. Okay. So yeah, all of a sudden, I mean,
Carrot
people
Top.
are like,
I call her Carrot Top's sister. Sorry. She looks like fucking Carrot Top. She needs a toner.
they're like saying,
Probably
you didn't
down.
support Juice today. It's just these people who if
Pretty
you say
little
that,
voice.
I don't know where that's coming from. I love Juice. I mean, I haven't talked to him. I think he was moving. all I heard last night is he's got, actually, when did I hear it? Was it this morning or last night? Can't even remember what day it is.
Oh,
Hey.
of course, can't remember what day it is. Listen to the excuses. Listen to the fucking excuses. Oh, I don't even know what day it is. Listen.
Namaste. Namaste.
If you plan on sticking around, please hit the thumbs up button for me. And if you're new here, hit that sub up button. Well, if you're commenting, you kind of have to anyways, but
you got to call me. You got to text me. Hey, I didn't know.
Oh, you got to call me and text me. You expected everybody else to be there with banners. You expected media to be there for your court hearings because you're a measly little citation. You're fucking measly little citation. You see how grimy these people are? You see how performative they are? They care about everybody's rights. No, they don't. No, they don't. The one man in their crew that is a black man, they used him for his skin color and then could give two shits less to support this man. You got to call us. You got to tell us. You got to let us know. Really? But you expected media to be there for you. And you got a measly fucking citation. Juice went to jail. You're a fucking pussy.
You got to text me. Hey, I didn't know. I had
Did
no idea.
he go to court with you?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't expect anybody to. You just go in there and this isn't like it's not like, it's just, so I would have though. It's not like I wouldn't have, but I'm getting lots of, how did I support Juice? We all support each other, but we all are individuals and we just handle our business. Sounds like.
What happened to this big old collective that you were going to get going? What happened to this big collective? Sorry, this pisses me off for the Juice. Fuck, I don't even care for that guy, but I would have went and supported him knowing that none of these clowns did, and I don't even like him. And I would have had the conversation with him. Why are you supporting a fucking racist? Why are you letting a bunch of fucking white nationalists use you for your fucking skin color? Because that's what JLR and his buddies are, and don't fucking tell me otherwise. When this proves exactly what the fuck this is. JLR and the marching on January 6th that he reposted on his Twitter just recently. How is this justified? And then they give you a bunch of fucking lip service.
I know what he
Sorry,
did.
I came in hot today because this actually makes me mad. Pika and I think, were pissed when we heard what JLR said, and we knew it was coming. I'm not speaking for Pika, but I know she had some freaking comments to make too. I did, Angel. I did say this. Hey, Sally Ann. Absolutely. They use him. Yep. Right. None of it. None of it. It's just gross. It's so gross to see what is happening here. It's so fucking gross. And it's so gross to watch their army. Like, who gives a fuck about Alex? He's got 9 fucking kids. I'm sure, sounds like half of them don't even like him. Okay, and I could give 2 shits less. He's the one out here telling people that they need physically assaulted. And you want to come in my comment section and defend this guy?
He goes in there and you hear what your charges are. I mean, you don't even like fight anything. Like, you're not.
Listen, that's a whole other rabbit hole, Kathy, for that fucking Enrique. Have you guys listened to some of what he's doing recently? Enrique Tarrio? Because after we found this, I went down a rabbit hole of sorts to learn more about what he's currently up to. Ooh. Let's just say him and JLR are not far off.
So I don't know. Like I said, we're all together though. I hope he's not mad. I don't think he is.
Right, Suze?
I really, if he's mad, then maybe I would talk to him and be like, man, I had no idea.
Yep, that is. Well, some of those people, Elizabeth H, belong to Julie and the truth in those guys. There's some around here that come from that part too, 4J6. There's quite a few January 6ers around here, which that says all. Like, I love when they have that in their name because it identifies who they are. Absolutely fucking insane.
Absolutely would be there. You know, I mean, when he goes to if he goes to trial, you can bet I'll be in that. But right now it's like, this is like, warm-ups. I'm thinking baseball, this is just warm-up.
Yeah, Kathy, it's
when we get to the game. So I apologize, Susie Q.
Yeah, they were.
So yeah, anyway, Dr. Q got turned off with
They're turning
the
it up
negativity.
again.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling that happens. That happens. So
Here, listen to this. This is the funny part.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm still.
hey, Connie.
I've moved even from the February 11th, and I think she was gone in December.
Hey, Bullhorn Betty. Good to see you.
Oh, that's Pretty Little Clues. Hey, Bullhorn Betty.
After the dog, whatever, but same month, same week, probably.
Hey, Bullhorn Betty.
So Ash is over there in 2025.
Can you call that number and
All right,
tell them to vote for me?
why, Muhammad?
I know we're just doing it for fun, Oakley. We're just doing this for fun.
Bullhorn Betty, the great.
They're just doing it for fun. Oh, not 857 entertaining Dolly Vision and Turtle Island. Whoo! You guessed it right, for sure. Yeah, Pretty Little Clues is Justine, who was Ted's meetup buddy. You know, the one that I showed you guys that they were giving Ted a hard time for communicating with via text, and he got all weird about it on their way to Vegas. That's Pretty Little Clues, who is buddies with Bullhorn Betty. Mm-hmm. Crazy, huh? But here you have 857 supporting Dolly Vision. And isn't it ironic that we just heard Alex lose his fucking shit even about Dolly Vision?
He gave them names. He called them out, and they're working with them.
No, why haven't they arrested him? If it was, how could they allow this to go? I'm a logical person. I try to, there's got to be reasons for certain things. You know what I mean? And like, the hills have ears, and Dolly and Dolly, Hella.
Dolly Talks and Dolly Vision. So 857, part of the collective, the crew, the inside group, right, is supporting Dolly Vision. Well, he's getting called out by Dolly Vision. Do I sense the collective and the association crumbling? Is that what we're figuring out here? Because 857 over here is fully supporting Turtle Islands and Dolly Vision. Well, Dolly Vision goes after and mocks Criminal Network. Look, I can't stand Dolly Vision. I'm not even going to front about it. And I think it's funny that he's going after this guys that are the exact same as him. Yeah, please do not support fucking Turtle Island. Go send your money to anything else. There's teachers looking to prepare their classrooms. There's actual things that you can do. The only thing that you're lining in this is Dolly's pockets. And he uses everybody's names. I think I've been on like 3 fucking seasons, and not once have I ever been to one of his show, nor will I. But I find that fucking ironic as hell that this dude's pissed off.
I'm a logical person. I try to, there's got to be reasons for certain things. You know what I mean? And like, the hills have ears. And Dolly and Dolly.
He knows exactly who's who. He has been threatening Dolly Talks But Dolly Vision has been calling out Criminal Network and mocking Criminal Network. Both of them have been talking about this guy. And his buddy over here, 857, is supporting.
Hella, nerdy, you name them. What is it that they don't like about me?
Everything. Tell us one thing that there is to like about you. Can anybody in the chat give me things to like about Alex besides the fact that his fucking big thumb looking head looks like it has handlebars, so he might be OSHA compliant? Other than that, what is there to like about this dude? He's pretended to be an FBI agent. He wastes police resources. He fights the police and resists arrest for cameras. He makes shit ass AI music. What is there to like about this guy? Absolutely, Kathy. I agree with you because I think that's what happened with the situation with Ted going after Dolly too, because Ted completely lied his ass off and made a fool out of him. Anything? I would say his ink is good, but that fucking sucks too. His ink is fucking shit. Okay, all right. We can go with that. He's the biggest javelina in Tucson. All right. I got you. I got you. Hey, beautiful. It's good to see you. Guess what, baby? I'll have time tomorrow all by myself. And I'm going to call you when the girls are in school. Can you believe that we're going back to school? We did backpacks and picked up the first. Listen, they were sophomores in high school, but I still have to help pick out their outfits because that's just our thing. We did their eyebrows. We got their backpacks all ready. I treat them like they're kindergartners. Their water bottles are all ready. I'm such a weirdo. But look, they're going back to school. Those are my babies. They're both, hey, Wabi Sabi. Of course, Suze. Ask away. Ask away. Sorry, I'm just irritated by this shit. I'm irritated over this.
Move on. Like to me, it's just simple. How it's simple to me. I mean, it's crazy to me how they could take someone else's inventory and then they got me demonetized and they're proud of it.
Show what you got demonetized for. What did you get demonetized for? Why are you looking so gray in color? The money draining out of your bank account?
Kicked off X and they're proud. It's really weird, guys. It's a really weird climate. And you know what? I can deal with it. Trust me. I'm not going to have any problem with it. And that's probably why I put myself in this position, because I don't give a fuck. Because all this web stuff, dude, I'm from the gutters. I don't give a fuck about the internet.
We know you're from the gutter. We can tell.
And if you guys think I'm concerned about going to jail, dude, that's not an issue either. Oh, he's a criminal. Well, that's why it's called Criminal Network, you dumb motherfuckers. Okay, this is what I do. If you guys don't like what I do, then you need to move on. But I think I should just speak directly to you.
Okay, tell us.
The shoe fits. What is it that you don't like about me?
What is there to like about
I've heard it. My side titties. I can't breathe. Oh, I hope you have a heart attack. You name it.
Not another one of these people that blames the strangers on the fucking internet for their goddamn health issues. Like, please tell me you're not going to be one of these creeps that blames other people for your fucking health issues. Look, I've been blamed for giving somebody a fucking heart attack on this internet. Your cholesterol is not my fucking issue. Carry on.
Deadbeat dad. You live off your daughter. Like, I've heard all of it. Like,
I mean, it is.
Number one, it's not even true.
You are what you are.
So you have all these people jumping on your, like, what is it that you have with me? Because if you have a problem with me, I'm really not that hard to find, man. I got court on the 21st. We can meet up at a park. Do you need a hug or do you need an ass whooping? I don't know which one you want, okay? So what is the problem that you have with me? And that
you are trash. Right. Isn't that ironic, though? It's ironic. You're trash. And not in the sense like everybody has something good in them. You just choose to lean into the worst of the worst, in my opinion. You love to show that you are not above slapping somebody. You always resort to physical violence because I think that's the only way you've gotten through with life. You don't have any intelligence. I think you can intimidate somebody by threatening them because you're a fucking what? A big fucking thumb with handlebars. Woo. Dude can't even bend over to tie your goddamn shoe. But you're so intimidating.
That's what you need to work on right there. I don't have a problem with other people. It's weird and it makes me think. But you're not going to run my fucking brain right here. They think just because I'm posting some nerdy stuff. Why? Because he's Iranian and he's most likely a suspect.
Oh, really? He's Iranian. Oh, and he's most likely a suspect. Is that true? Really?
We're putting all the ties together.
Oh, yeah, all the ties together.
People think I made that up. Just because I have a grudge and don't like somebody isn't the way I investigate.
Yes, you just heard that shit. Yeah, okay. All right, Alex. All right. Just like you don't investigate the lead that you got from your source being JLR about the Scottsdale list of names from the gun owner. Yeah, that was a crock of shit, but there's absolutely nothing behind that besides JLR and his anonymous source that said that the FBI went into a Scottsdale gun store and showed him a list of names. Okay. All right.
But you're not going to run my fucking brain right here. They think just because I'm posting some nerdy stuff. Why? Because he's Iranian and he's most likely a suspect. We're putting all the ties together. People think I made that up. Just because I have a grudge and don't like somebody isn't the way I investigate. That fell in my lap, and I swear to God, that fell in my lap.
Right.
So whatever problem is you have with me, take it up with me. Don't take it up with my children and dox my fucking kids' numbers and then say, show me the receipt. Fuck your receipt, motherfucker. You mess with my kids. All I could tell you is just see what happens.
Why'd you look over your shoulder? Because did your kid just come in the room? Did your kid just come in the room and you're lying? Because it seems to me like you're lying. Seems to me that if your children are being threatened, you would have proof of such threats. Seems to me that you were concerned about using your child and your bullshit, or should be. You should probably stop using them as a weapon and a shield. Previously, you accused some guy of the name of Polly for threatening your daughter. Your daughter, who's had more success in her life from the sounds of it, according to what you say, than you ever have had. It's probably because you didn't raise her, though, right? I'm sure she's really proud to say, yeah, my dad's out there sitting outside a home filming, talking about his lack of getting any in front of an 82-year-old's home, the neighbor of a missing woman. I'm sure she is so proud to tell her colleagues about that. Is JLR Polly? Or do you guys have Ted pretending to be Polly? I'm just wondering. Because that's how JLR usually works. Why do all of you have burner phones? Is that a prerequisite for the JLR Army? You get burner phones? Let's take a look here. What did you say back here on the 18th of March?
This is like usually where I'm at. Like, I forgot what.
I just want to know how this is going for you.
Juanita called it digital.
And actually, why are you looking so gray these days there, Alex? Oof, your coloring looks real bad. Huh. Well.
Forensics or whatever we do. But
Huh.
so
It's probably somebody
before I
else's fault
forget,
too, huh?
you know, I always talk about this collective, right? The collective of just true crime community YouTubers, right? So in that community, a lot of times I'm telling you is that it's growing, like it's been growing, but now it's almost like someone needs to get a stronghold of it. And that's what we're trying to do is with this collective. And with the collective, what I'm always bringing up to you guys is that there's spots for everybody.
Keep grinding up. I hate to tell you this, but T-Rev 757 and the other losers learned that tactic from people like JLR, Nick the Hat, and others. That's where T-Rev 757 and a lot of those people learned how profitable these fake call-ins and these staging their own threats and stuff. The burner phone shit, that's an old school JLR troll playbook.
So as I'm thinking about it, I'm going to use, and this is all part, there's nothing negative, is JLR as an example, because I tell you guys all the time, I take notes, whether you like them, whether you don't like them, that doesn't matter here. I look at him as a individual and what he does with his business and what he does. So anyway, that.
Olap, okay. I'll give you that one too. Olap, you're making too much sense today. Look, okay. Sorry, Olap is right. I'll retract that. Alex is just looking like a typical javelina. His coloring's on par, a little grayish brown, a little pasty looking, a little dirty looking, scrounging through other people's trash. I mean, it's on par. I gotcha.
That being said, JLR would do even better because he's doing great. Trust me, he has a stronghold of that. You know what I mean?
Oh, he has a stronghold. I love when they tell you right out front what they're fucking doing. Let's hear this one more time. What did you say?
The collective of just true crime community YouTubers, right?
Happy Little Highland. Not
so
little.
In that community, a lot of times I'm telling you is that it's growing, like it's been growing, but now it's almost like someone needs to get a stronghold of it. And that's what we're trying to do is with this collective. And with the collective, what I'm always bringing up to you guys is that there's spots for everybody. So as I'm thinking about it, I'm going to use, and this is all part, there's nothing negative, is JLR as an example, because I tell you guys all the time, I take notes, whether you like them, whether you don't like them, that doesn't matter here. I look at him as a individual and what he does with his business and what he does.
I want to know what you feel about your buddy Dolly Vision. Oh, I mean, never mind. You can't stand Dolly Vision because he's been calling you out and making a mockery of you. In fact, I think you threatened to smack him too at one point in time or some bullshit like that. Anyways, I want to know how you feel about your buddy 857 supporting Dolly Vision. Alex, I really do. I'm just curious. Is 857 still part of the collective, or he's just a useful idiot for JLR?
Yeah, so anyway, that being said, JLR would do even better because he's doing great. Trust me, he has a stronghold of that. You know what I mean? But he would do even better if he had a little PR team, right? If he had like maybe 3 or 4 mods that he could trust, that he doesn't have to worry about on there.
Oh, not trying to get a collective of people together for a PR team for JLR. Oh, well, shit. I love when you can just put everything together and it's right here and they say the quiet parts out loud that people have been trying to say we're crazy for seeing.
Get rid of the trolls. Nobody wants, it's hard to read it. You know what I mean? Then I end up I block up, like when I'm watching his, I'm blocking people because I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to see 200 emojis. So I'm blocking them. And then later on, I feel bad because then they're like, hey, I can't see you, Criminal Network. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then so then I unblock them. So anyway, so if we had like mods, I think it'd be nice. And I'm not saying for him, I'm just using him as an example. Okay, and besides that, okay, so I'm gonna use an artist like Snoop Dogg, a musician. Every time you see something on Instagram or on Facebook and all that stuff, Snoop ain't doing it. You know what I mean? It's his whole team. Even though it's a picture of where he's at, that's what we need somewhere. Like, in other words, for finding people to be in the collective, we need those people on our team too. There are people that could be like, okay, like me. I don't fuck with TikTok. I don't do any of that stuff. Even though I know it's probably another good revenue, I'm not really tripping on that. But if you have a
Pika, are you here? Hold on. There you are. Hey, do you remember? Wasn't this that K-Mass channel? Do you guys recall? Wasn't it K-Mass that came here talking shit? I'm pretty positive. I'm going to have to go back and look. But I'm pretty sure that K-Mass account was the one that came in there. Oh my God. I haven't heard that name in fucking forever, Sasha. Holy shit. Good God. Where is Bling but Donnie? Listen, Alex and Donnie Blair would be best of friends. Fuck. Anybody else remember? I know, me too. I'm almost positive this is that channel though. This is Dolly Talks X account, but this K-Mass, I'm positive is the account that came in here and put some bullshit in my chat the other day. But they made a post the other day that says nobody is off limits in war, not even children. Do you see how performative these fucks are?
a PR team, we have, let's just say Marsha. Marsha is like really good at
Is
TikTok.
he really?
Whatever she does is TikTok. And part of this collective,
Hey, Touchy.
if Martha's able to do one, she's probably able to do a lot of them, or I'm sorry, Marsha and Martha. So in other words, point being is that there's so many spots for people in this community. If it's not for you, it's not for you, but it's huge, this community. So anyway, I don't know if that made any sense. I just want to thought, and if someone says I'm fucking squinting, if you can't
mumbling,
hear back, wait, I can hear. Oh, okay, gotcha. What's up, man? I just got off the phone with Jacob. He's coming back Friday.
Part of the collective.
Celebrating his daughter's birthday. It's always family first. Of course, man. You guys know we're diehard when it comes to Nancy, but family first. My Mercedes Mo, her birthday is on the 22nd. She turns 20.
Here he is telling all of his children's business. He's the one doxing his kids. He's the one putting out their birth dates, their names, all of that shit.
I got all kinds of stuff. And so back to the collective thing. So like part of Jacob's collective, he has his PR team. I don't know why. He has his family involved. Help him with the stickers, help him with the mailing, help him with this. So in other words, that's their PR team. But there's there's lots of slots that are like that. You know what I mean? Plus the Sleuths group, please. I always say exclusive, but really it's just people. Okay, these are the basics for the Sleuth group. It's called Sleuths Inc. It's a private group. We could say anything we want in there. No one's in there to judge anybody. No one is in there to be the boss. Like, no, that's not right. We already know that. No, we don't play that. We just, we put in info. We put in info. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes two people meet because they're looking at this guy. But if anybody wants.
In other words, speculation station. In other words, they run with a bunch of bullshit in their sleuth group.
To be part of that group is free. There's no fees. But this friend requests me, Alexander Zabel Jr. on Facebook, and just message me. Like, hey, can you put me in the group? Because once you're my friend, then I can just go invite friends, and whoever the most recent are, chances are it's right there. And, if anything, in case so I don't have a chance to reply, once I invite you, just, introduce yourself, a quick little introduction. There's like the coolest people in there. It's pretty much 95% female because those are the best investigators on this planet. So, all right. Did you guys hear me the other day when I was, excuse me, my nose was itching. when I was telling you my impression of an Amish girl having sex?
Tell me again how he cares about Nancy Guthrie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right there. Sorry. I'm confusing. What did I do? I love the Alex and Jacob friendship. Oh man, it's just like that's why I want to build this collective. I don't care about the little hatred. I don't give a shit. If it's not about the cause, it's just not pertinent. It's like counterproductive, you know.
But you pretending or mimicking an Amish girl having sex is pertinent, right? Okay, all right. Yeah. So Christy came in here to tell us all that, oh, God forbid, we talk about Alex's scumbag parenting that he talks about online. Oof. How dare we talk about it? But he talks about and gives out his own children's information online, their birth dates, their names, and then, does the raunchiest shit. But, oh, poor baby Alex. Got to protect Alex at all cost.
There's people I work with, right? So, but it's almost like they have their own little secret. They want to do their thing, right? With the collective, with the sleuth group.
I watched the transcript. That's why I also leave it up on the side for you guys, because it is hard. He mumbles a lot. Did anyone else dress like a cow today for a Chick-fil-A sandwich, or am I the only one with a coupon cutting husband? And Kathy, I didn't know that was today. I should have put my blow-up costume on and went.
It seems like in other words, when I was sleuthing, I was like, I can never get enough. I'm going to talk to this person. I'm just relentless. You know what I mean? Fearless when it comes to, I want the truth. You know what I mean? But like Fat Redown, a lot of people that are in the sleuths blow my mind. I can't even keep up. Like, let's do facts. Like when you're reading all this stuff, those are all facts. It's like true deep diving in it since it started. You know what I mean? That's what makes this community the shit.
Is anybody in his sleuth group, or was in his sleuth group in this chat? It is me, Mike. I agree with that. That's why I'm curious if anybody's been in here with the sleuth group, because I have a feeling it's a bunch of doxers. I'm guaranteed it's a bunch of doxers and reckless bullshit. All of this is, every bit of it is to line their pockets. But, whatever.
Like, we know that some people are being looked at, but what can be done? Or what us being here in Tucson, like me, like how Juanita and I don't want to have to keep saying everybody's name, but our own little collective out here where they've been saying, let's go interview people. Okay. We know that the neighborhood is not happy with us. Okay. As much as but irks me, and it just raises weird Truman Show kind of shit to me, I'm just going to, pray for them tonight and move on. So
March 18th, he was going to pray for the neighborhood and move on. Did that happen? Sure didn't. You know why? Because they needed to become the story, because the story was lacking any new information. So he was going to pray for them and move along from going to the neighborhood and trying to interview neighbors. He'd already gotten the door shut in his face. Yeah, that's his part. He wants to do this collective thing, which is his leg of the MLM. So you have basically JLR, then you have Alex. So think of it as a pyramid scheme, in essence, like the pyramid of an MLM. You've got JLR at the top. You've got Alex as one leg, Ted in the middle, 857. And then you can even throw in some of the other guys, but those are the main core groups. And off of each one of them has a different leg of creators that they kind of, what they're building is an army of people that are loyal, blindly loyal to them instead of the truth or evidence. Well, they scream and cry about justice in their First Amendment. They couldn't tell you the slightest about it.
That's why I'm asking you guys.
His line of, or his leg of the MLM is the collective. 857s is the associations. TED is the church.
The interview, like, so of course we're gonna do the interview, but what in the Nancy Guzzle case, what needs to be done? What do you guys think needs to be done? You guys always have the right shit to say. I always ask my daughter because, man, the brain, they're so smart, man. My first video, who the fuck is, yeah. See what I'm talking? See what I mean? How all you guys, everybody in here, this is our own other collective. We have so much to give. And yeah, it's your channel, and we all give up to each other. We'll find a way to be like, we have this roster that's of like, you know what I mean? And if you don't like some, you probably might not like some of them, right?
A roster.
Talking whatever. We love a 1050. Well, we love a 1052, right? Hold on.
You know why he's interested in this is because there's so much money in this. Ooh, I'm sorry, Wabi Sabi. It's 107 here right now.
Is there a 1052 going on right now? Over. You guys don't know what a 1050 sauna about? Hold on. Look.
21, what's your 21?
Bofa. Just so everybody knows, you know, like, if you ever donate to anything in our cause, whether it be the Cash App or a Super Chat, it all starts with Bofa. And I'm not saying that in a bad way as far as, but right there, it's not just one collective, it's a double collective. You know what I mean? So one feeds the other, kind of like a left foot and a right foot, you know, a left eyeball. You can, you know, you can live without an eyeball or without a foot, but isn't it better to have two? So Bofa. So tattoo shops. If your transmission is static, gonna suck. You feel me? No, they were talking about a whole lot.
This guy is such a mumbling buffoon. It's so bad. God, he mumbles.
The news, everybody will know. I mean, I love that. I mean, that's what we have. That's what the collective is. You feel me? There's so many of us in here. There's so many in all this YouTube true crime. I mean, look how many people watch. 20,000 people on JLR during the day, watching the house, making sure, seeing what's happening, holding people accountable. And I think JLR was able to throw everybody here, but to be able to show that, you know what, there's been a lot of weird shit happening since the very fucking beginning. And why isn't that dude stepped down, dude? Yeah, free Richard Allen. Look at that case right there. It's how easy a systemic cover-up of all angles, where if you're not part of that, oh yeah, might not have that job anymore. Something else might happen. You know what I mean?
He just mumbles and mumbles. But do you see, all along, their intent was to build this MLM fashion of true crime. They're just using Nancy to do it.
And another thing, I'm trying to get Brian Guthrie to be like, you know, get back in the swing of things, get back into, you know, doing some concerts and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. What else? Man, there's like 9 million things I had to tell you, Jay. I want you to be part of our collective, whatever the name of the collective is. We haven't decided yet. It means nothing. There's no union fees. Everybody's the boss. It's just a community that we all share each other's shit. Let's just say you don't like 2 or 3 or 8 of them, or of the 20 or whatever we have, then you just don't follow them. But whatever it is, we try to find that. If you're out there fighting the good fight for the truth and you're in this community, come on, we need you. And we've been talking about a lot of the, man, she's going to have to watch the whole thing. It's been funny as shit. I got a fucking side job because the dishwasher job didn't go through. Juanita, I need a job to go pick up my check money on that, if possible, or the next day. I hate having to ask, but I'll give you gas.
He got a dishwasher job and it didn't go through. Did you catch that too? So that's another thing that a lot of people don't realize. When this all kicked off, he was between jobs. He had just started a new job as a dishwasher. There's no such thing as a double collective. What you're describing is parasites, Alex. That's what feeds off other people. Parasites, that part, Bree. Thank you for the support. But he got a job and he quit his job. He's mumbling to his audience, Paula. Absolutely he is. He absolutely is. But he quit his job because it was so profitable to be doing this.
Gas money, and we can go get to the panaderia because I want to get some conchas y todo, tú sabes. Okay, but so Jay, and I apologize, I've been having to cut people off a lot. I've been working on the side. So FBI, okay.
I've been working on this.
Our collective, the local collective, we're going to be, or whoever comes, I want to go interview people. Fuck that. We can't, we're like good people to join. Really, we just want people who want to like to do investigative work. Anything you could offer to a collective of true crime, you know, like a syndicate, you know, is that a, you know, like where we're allowed to put all our names and everything in this private group.
A RICO and a racketeering group, a coordinated group. Ah, shit. Not a coordinated, calculated crime syndicate. Isn't that what Betty calls it?
Set each other out. And if it's something that we need to keep private, we don't share any of that stuff. But really, we just vet each other out. Instead of people are saying, what's your source? Because, you know, I mean, not that I'm keeping track, but I think I'm 14 for 14 of shit that people said that wasn't true. 14. I mean, come on. Even I say some shit that I'm like, oh, that might be a maybe, or that might be a 14 for 14.
All along, it's been to line their pockets. We all know that. I'm going to move us along for a minute because I promised you guys we'd check in on Ted. We'll go back to Alex in a minute, but I need a Ted break because, it's so fucking hard to understand him. Seconds count. But the whole thing has been to feed their own parasites. Their parasites who are trying to feed the other parasites. What they're doing is building a group that is blindly loyal to them as people, individuals. That's why they do the open panels. That's why they have these little groups. This is all the things he's learned from JLR and hanging out with JLR. This is how they keep control of the narrative, and they can push any bullshit out there and people will buy it and believe it and run with it. It's what they do in every one of these cases. And unfortunately, it works. It works very well for them. All right, buckle in.
I'm going to try to make an example of Alex. But Alex's worst charges are gone. His two original charges gone. He has two more. It looks like they might be proceeding on it, but I expect everybody to be dropped.
This was 3 days ago.
Now, Alex has a court hearing. I'm going to get him up in the chat, hopefully. Let's see. Look who we got.
Oh, fuck. What is going on with Ted? What's going on with Ted? Absolutely, Cheryl. For sure. Ted looks terrible, you guys. Fuck yes, he does. Pika, when I saw this, when he did this shit about the Sebastian Rogers and Summer Wells case right here, I was like, really? Isn't that ironic considering JLR was involved in both of them? And we wonder, like, he has such a way of distancing himself from the bullshit that goes on. Ted does not look okay. Ted looks rough. Ted looks really rough, you guys. Like, concerning rough. But that's what happens to a lot of these guys when they hang out with this.
Hey. I'll bring you up in the chat, my friend. I saw Juanita's coming in here shortly, too. Juanita, where you at? Come on in. Yes, Juanita's going to share what happened. We're just going to keep Nancy Guthrie's name out there and talk a little bit and that good stuff, you know.
Good deal.
Yeah. How are you doing?
He does. Y'all, he looks bad. Alexa, I'm sorry. Yeah, something. Carolyn, I don't know if he's got a job anymore. I really don't know. Okay, look. I'll show you what he's been posting. So he hasn't been posting on his YouTube channel at all, but he's been posting on his X account
857 Tucson in the juice for the JLR. Hey, everybody. One of my close friends, Jay, just got diagnosed with ALS, so wanted to nominate JLR, Criminal Network, 857 Tucson in the juice for the ALS Water Bucket Challenge.
Why is he having a hard time fucking breathing? Did you guys catch that? He sounds fucking winded, and he looks terrible, you guys. Why are all of these? Yes. True, Bobby. True. Yeah, his buddy, he says his buddy got diagnosed with ALS. I didn't know this was still a thing that people did this.
Hey, everybody. One of my close friends, Jay, just got diagnosed with ALS, so wanted to nominate JLR, Criminal Network, 857 Tucson.
His breathing sounds so bad. I'm going to mute so you guys don't hear my audio, but listen again.
Criminal Network, 857 Tucson in the juice for the ALS Water Bucket Challenge. Okay. Ooh. Hey, everybody.
I mean, okay, Ted. So Ted took some warm water, acted like he dumped a big ice, and it didn't even let it get cold. And then, okay. And then here is. Is Ted okay? I mean, Ted doesn't look okay. Oh, God, this one.
JLR Army Strong. Woo! JLR Army Strong. Woo! JLR Army Strong. Woo! JLR Army Strong. Woo!
Woo! I mean, I can't wait to get back on the road with these two. Ted does not look good at all, but okay, back to it. Look at, oh my God. I didn't realize he was holding it. Like, I thought I just paused that like that.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
He actually holds this face for a minute. Oof.
How are you doing?
He like froze there. You know what this reminds me of? When they were when he hopped back in the car and he started singing that King Von, whatever, and he like bounced in the car when they were in Vegas, when he was so fucked up. That's what that face looks like to me.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah. How are
right there? That face right there.
How are you doing?
Doing good. I'm excited to come out in October for our big surprise we have for you in the beginning of October. I'm so pumped up about it. So can't wait.
Y'all, this is really weird. Yes. Bog, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. This is not good.
How are you doing?
Doing good. I'm excited to come out in October for our big surprise we have for you in the beginning of October.
I'm excited to come out and Cowboy Lunch. I looked down at the wrong fucking time.
I'm so pumped up about it. So can't wait.
So
this is concern. Yeah, this is concern.
So stored for you.
Breaking news. Ted and Alex are coming to Florida.
Okay, listen, this is going to get really weird if you haven't seen this one yet. Have you guys seen this yet? This is really weird. What's about to come out. Look, we support everybody, but this is weird. This is going to get really weird. Okay. Oh God.
Hey,
Florida, hey!
And Alex coming to Florida, scheduled, and it'd probably be the end
Ted and Alex are headed to Florida in October to hang out with JLR.
of September, early October. Hey, a streamer surprise. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Woo! Yeah, I can't wait.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you come to the alligator state. Oh. Part of state. I like the gators though. Somebody said, "Don't lose your wallet in the alligator's mouth."
Yeah, got my new air tag. I'm ready to rock and roll.
You got an air tag on it? You seriously got one?
Well, I don't have it technically on it yet. It's still in one of my rooms. I haven't put it on it, but someone got me an air tag, and I'm gonna do it. I promise. So you kind of caught me up for a minute. I don't have the air tag on it yet, but
dude, I'm so looking forward to seeing you, man. Stoked that this is going to be fun. Yeah, you're gonna. Okay, so once again, Alex, I don't know where Alex is. I chatted with him earlier. Hopefully, he comes in. Alex is doing well. Support Alex, 100%.
Ted is not doing well. Ted is absolutely not doing well. Ted is not doing well. Something is going on.
And I'd like to invite you into the water with me. We do some boating.
I'd like to invite you into the water with me. When I heard this, I about freaking fell over.
And I'd like to invite you into the water with me. We do some boating. We do some sightseeing.
Oh, Bog, hold on.
I know. I'm excited to jump in the ocean.
Bog, you haven't heard the weirdest part. It's coming up.
And like see some sharks and stuff.
We got them. Anybody else want to come join us in Florida? All are welcome.
Yeah,
Let me do like a meet and greet. Let's do a meet and greet somewhere.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Let's go to Disney.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
I don't know if you can live stream in Disney though. They're kind of
sure. Yeah. Why not take Ted after what we saw him acting like in Vegas to Disneyland? I mean, that makes total sense. Hey, Becca.
Catchy about that. We do some boating. We do some fishing. We do some we eat some gator. We go.
How deep are we going to be in? What type of how deep is the ocean where we will fish in? Is it pretty deep?
Deep out there? Yeah, we can jump in, jump out. I get on top of my boat and just jump in.
Oh, perfect. All right, I'm game. I'm game, and we can see some great whites.
No joke. I go.
Why do they do this to me? I'm so fucking glad Kyle is not home. I am so fucking glad because he would be making a comment about JLR's hand motions right now. He would be saying, of course, this is what he's practicing for. Alex and Ted, look at his hands. Listen, we're just lucky he's not here.
And jump out. I
did it for him.
I get on top of my boat and just jump in.
Oh, perfect. All right, I'm game. I'm game. And we can see some great whites.
I can't unsee it. It's gonna get so much weirder though. Just wait. This isn't even the weird shit yet.
No joke. I go boating sometimes alone, and I put my boat in neutral. I don't anchor it, and I.
What does that have to do with boating? What does his hand gestures right here have to do with fucking boating? Lord bless it. One more time.
Perfect. All right, I'm game. I'm game, and we can see some great whites.
Sometimes. No joke. I go boating.
That is not. What does that have to fucking do? What? Take my fucking internet away, please. I can't do this. I can't. I'm not mature enough to do this shit. I am not doing well. I'm not going to get through this. What the fuck? He looks like he's milking a goddamn cow and he's pretending to drive a boat. This is not. What kind of boat?
Boating sometimes alone. And I put my boat in neutral. I don't anchor it. And I literally get on it and I just jump off. And then I just swim back to it. Because it's hardly moving anyway. And it's only 7 or 8 feet out there, 5 miles. And I'm just out there playing the music and just jumping in and jumping out by myself.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I can't wait to see you in a swimsuit.
What?
Yeah.
How's the
when I heard this, I the way my head whipped around on my fucking shoulders was like, what did JLR just say? Like, do they realize they're on live and not FaceTiming right now? Do they realize they're on live? Like, this is
8 feet out there, 5 miles.
Oh my God.
And I'm just out there playing the music and just jumping in and jumping out by myself.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I can't wait to see you in a swimsuit.
Yeah.
How's the tummy doing?
Oh man, it's still torn up. It's not doing. I don't even know if you guys can see it. You probably can't see it there, but it's still got.
I can't wait to see you in a swimsuit. How's the tummy doing? Is it still tore up? Can we see it? What the fuck is happening? Look, I am all for it. They might be a really cute couple, and I'm not being shady at all. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit what your sexuality is at all. But this is such a weird, like, what is happening? And they both seem giddy around each other. They're both giddy. Look at him. The tongue situation, Bog. Look at that. I think they would be super cute. They seem to bring out a really interesting side of each other. They really do. They might be perfect for each other. I mean, they do seem to really just have some sort of chemistry. The way Ted looks at JLR, I mean, go for it.
Yeah.
Right.
How's the tummy doing?
Oh man, it's still torn up. It's not.
Yeah, do it.
I don't even know if you guys can see it. You probably can't see it there, but it's still got.
What's that mean, Lindsay? What's gay baiting? What does that mean? I don't know these. But what? Listen to me. You got to explain to me what the fuck is gay baiting, dude. Like, trying to flirt with one another. I don't understand. I don't know what that is.
Good abs to you, Ed.
It's pretty red. Yeah, it's pretty red.
You got some good abs to you.
Look. You've got some good abs to you? The fuck? Okay, where's Lindsay? I'm waiting to understand what gay baiting is. Okay, but what's gay baiting? I've never even heard that term. I'm sorry. I'm like, is it a thing like I can Google it? Or is it just a term that you're using? I know, V, but is it like an actual thing?
That's a treatment. It's miracle treatment.
Bob defined it. Okay.
So you getting any side effects from the lipo or the tummy tuck?
It still hurts. It hurts bad. You can't be out in the sun. I'm getting hyperpigmentation issues. I'm getting
acting gay for outrage or controversy. What? Who gives a shit if they are? Like, why would that cause outrage or controversy? Like, who gives a fuck? I don't see that would be like, I don't know. I don't think I see that. I don't know if I would necessarily. Huh. Oh, Bog. Oh, I think I'm.
redness, but the person that did it, did a really good treatment. It just hurts. It still hurts.
No. Elicor, please do your research, because Ted right here is about to say that the practitioner, and then he realized I'm on live stream and probably shouldn't do this. He was going to put it off on the practitioner, and smart thinking here.
Good abs to you.
That's a treatment. It's miracle treatment.
So you getting any side effects from the lipo or the tummy tuck?
It still hurts. It hurts bad. You can't be out in the sun. I'm getting hyperpigmentation issues. I'm getting redness, but
I'm not trying to throw shade at all. And I'm genuinely not trying to throw shade. I've been around JLR or watched JLR content for 4 years now. I've never seen him act like this with anybody, a female or anybody. I've never seen him react to somebody and genuinely smile and giggle like he does with Ted. And that's just my observation. You guys can feel differently, but I have never seen JLR smile as much as he does around Ted and giggle. It could be an act, but it is very interesting if it is an act. Look, I could care less if they become. I'm almost here for it. Like, whatever.
The person that did it, you know, did a really good treatment. It just hurts. It still hurts, you know? So, you know, we'll see.
Some people said get you in a Speedo.
Ew.
No. I don't know about that, but yeah, maybe.
No. We've seen his hairy back. Can you imagine how hairy his fucking butt is? Nope. Don't do that. No, unless he gets a full fucking waxing first. Please do not ever do that. That will be the worst thing ever. Fiction gay baits, notoriously, they play into the stereotypes to bring in female viewers. And I know it sounds like it wouldn't work, but it does. No, Brie, that makes sense. But it's just, in this arena, I mean, okay. I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. Thank you, Brie. Rubber, I don't think this is talking like brothers at all. Like, I never heard brothers talk about getting each other in Speedos, and I can't wait to see you in a swimsuit. Like, most brothers I know don't. Yeah, no. I'm starting to question what kind of brothers you've heard talk like this, Rubber. Now, don't answer me.
I want to go after sharks and stuff. I want to jump after, like, I don't know if they have lemon sharks or great whites, or I want to like go. I don't know. I just want to jump out and like try to tackle a shark.
So we need to get a hold of Alex, because I got to find out what Alex's charge. He has court on the 21st, which will be next week. So
he is. I never have.
I'm not going to say I'm going 100%.
I'm not lying when I say I've never seen JLR act like this around anybody at all. And I'm not trying to be rude or anything. And I'm not like, I honestly do not give a shit. If they make each other happy, do their thing. But I have never seen, and JLR cannot contain it around him at all. Like, him to say
Fact, but I think next weekend I want to go back to Tucson.
Yeah, God, I would love to. Yeah, for sure. Support Alex, for sure.
Well, it doesn't seem like,
good thought.
Again, the Pima County Attorney's Office, County Attorney's Office,
right?
They ripped Nanos one. That's what I'm told. They told him to stay the F away from the streamers. Don't do this.
Right.
Don't do it. And probably for liability, civil, criminal, bad publicity, and whatever like that.
I don't
Mark
know.
the Shark. He was out there on the 4th of July in front of Nancy Guthrie's house. Nothing.
Zero. Yeah, I know. I saw that. Nothing.
Now, is our goal to go back to Nancy's house? I kind of want to.
Right.
Reason being, I still think she's somewhere around there.
Which actually makes me really sad that people can't live their authentic selves. And, you know, that would be the least problematic thing that I would have. I wouldn't have anything to say about them being a couple. Absolutely not. Like, I could care less about that. But Pika's comment above, I'm not going to pin it, but that might track a little bit more. And again, I'm not trying to, like, I've just never seen somebody make JLR happy like Ted does. Ever.
Until evidence proves otherwise. Right. I'm still going with the mental thinking that she was never put in a vehicle alive.
I'm just telling you right now, Cowboy Logic, if I see any memes of these two in Speedos, I'm canceling your fucking internet. I will find you and cancel your goddamn internet. Whoever makes memes of these two fuckers in Speedos, you're getting canceled. Your internet's getting...
and taken out of that neighborhood alive.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, honestly,
am I the only one that's thinking that? I'm sure other people are. Some people might say no, but until we get some
Jim. Don't you dare. But if you do, just make sure the hair is appropriately placed. Ted's got wings on his back. That is hair placement. Bog says they look like kidneys. It's basically where the kidneys would be.
Sort of vehicle.
He's hairy. Hairy like the Hendersons.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know. I agree with you 100%. So
now look at this. This is the juice. This popped up on the Juice's docket yesterday. I redacted personal information. So Troy, everyone knows his name, Troy Bradshaw. He got a court date.
Amanda. Amanda's only request is if somebody does make these memes that you have to leave Alex out. Please do not ever put Alex in a Speedo. Can you imagine? Oh, man. Cowboy Logic, that would track.
On the 17th.
Seriously.
However,
listen.
Look on the 9th, yesterday. Look what popped up yesterday on the Juice's charge. Application and or order dismissing complaint.
Listen, I didn't mean to make this like so in the gutter, but we started with Alex and he's from the gutter, so we're just in the gutter, okay? It's not my fault today, but I don't know how you can watch this shit and keep a straight face. I can't do it. It's not going to happen. I'm not mature enough for this shit. I'll admit. And I support them.
Wow.
But he faces 2 charges. He faces public nuisance and
New Testament. Ted's gonna save JLR's soul.
The obstruction of a thoroughfare. Now, I think what this hearing is for on the 17th, and I have to get some clarification from him, but I believe it will be centered around the obstruction of a thoroughfare charge, not the nuisance, because they said they're going to drop the nuisance charge. But the other one, we don't know the status of.
Interesting. Oh, it is. Huh.
But that, I feel, the obstruction of a thoroughfare is the weaker charge of the nuisance. Or are they just thinking something they can at least get him on something? Because technically his chair was in the road.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Because what is a public nuisance? What is technically, and there was an article out yesterday by AZ Central about
I've seen that.
They interviewed, I'm sure people reviewed it. I didn't review it on the channel, but they literally brought in civil rights attorneys and First Amendment attorneys, and they pretty much sided with us, the streamers.
Right.
About.
You might be right on that too. Okay, you might be right.
Public nuisance. I mean, what is a public nuisance if you're just out there, streaming?
Yeah, he's doing nothing. Yeah.
He's doing nothing. So, people are saying, obviously money was raised for everybody. And I think it was a wonderful thing that we came together, but the money's going to be used for these still fighting these purposes.
Right.
They might not, for him, they might not drop the charges. Alex, they might not drop the charges. Tucson said he is definitely suing them back.
Oh, right. Yeah. 857 says he's suing him back because 857 knows fuck all about
basically defamation, as far.
Yeah, because when in doubt, 857 is going to figure it out.
Matter of fact, I've been communicating with him in the last 24 hours. We're still looking for a First Amendment attorney to take on the case.
But wait a second. I thought you had First Amendment attorneys lined up to take this case because it was such a slam dunk, because it was such a clear violation of your civil rights. I thought there was all sorts of First Amendment attorneys lined up to take on this case for 857. That's what he told us. That's what you guys told us. That's what you told us all this money is going to.
Still searching. Don't have one yet, but maybe soon. But at the end of the day, they're getting sued.
Right.
And, I don't think it's a money grab or anything like that. But, my course of reporting on this case has been significantly shifted due to the fact that these guys got arrested, the fear of being arrested, the fear of being in Pima County in general, got getting arrested. Tucson too, man.
What are you talking about? It's on Ted's bucket list to get arrested.
If Tucson wants to come to Florida, Tucson can come to Florida too.
Yeah,
the Juice can come to Florida. Anybody can come to Florida.
Yeah, you don't own Florida.
Let's have a big get together in Florida. You need to get Tucson. Matter of fact, let me send Tucson the link.
Yeah, would love that.
Come up and say hi. Yeah, they definitely. Oh, okay.
Happens in Florida stays in Florida.
Soon, Alex is coming in. Let me send this to Tucson. And Juanita is supposed to be coming in. Juanita.
And she just got hers dropped, right? Yeah. Her parking.
She got her parking, but I want to get the details of it.
Wait, I thought Juanita claimed that hers was upgraded, that they were dropping her parking ticket and upgrading it. Remember that? Called it. We knew that was bullshit too. Juanita out here looking for a fucking handout.
Was it with or without prejudice?
I'm told it was with. But it doesn't matter. When these type of cases, with or without, I know the other one's got the without prejudice, gives the prosecution reserve to refile. That's not happening.
It's not happening, right?
I honestly believe JLR probably doesn't want in on this civil case because he knows they don't have any merit. He just talks and he's encouraging them to do it. I don't think he personally wants in on it. He's got enough of his own legal stuff going on currently, but he wants to be the one to kind of head it all off and get his little downline to do the stupid shit because he knows they don't have a case.
No, it's not happening.
JLR ain't stupid when it comes to that.
That's a standard, matter of fact. That's an actual standard.
Right.
It just makes the defendant think in the back of their mind, oh, I better be careful because they could charge me again if they want to, but they're not.
Right.
But I want to say shout out to the Pima County Attorney's Office.
Yeah, we're coming
big,
to that
big shout out.
Right? Because they knew it was BS. But it also proved that Nanos lied. And he colluded with his people within his goons to tramp over all our rights to cover the case of Nancy Guthrie. Because personally, I think he's responsible for turning this case colder. We had a lot of momentum. We had a lot of attention. We were talking about Nancy on a daily basis, provoking thought, at least keeping her name out there, sharing theories, speculations. I think the more you keep her name out, the better.
Yep. And he hit us right in the jugular.
When got arrested, it kind of started dying down.
Okay, listen. The man just got here.
Defamation.
No, did you see the hand movements?
It looked like he was jerking somebody off.
Yeah.
The guy on screen with him.
Oh, God.
All right, fool.
And we're in this die down stage right now. And I want to reignite the fire again.
Love that.
Spark in this case. We definitely need that. Because I don't want this to go away. I'm covering other things, but I want to be able to constantly report what they're doing and what they're not doing.
Jim says, hey, Kyle.
Hey, Jim. Let's go to the garage.
What are you going to the garage for?
That's where Jim and I go.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Fuck. Look, I've been doing plumbing.
Oh, you're all dirty.
Oh.
You're a dirty boy.
Thanks.
Jim says he's on his way to the garage.
Right. Thank you, Nancy Adams.
Right. Yeah, he definitely contributed in silencing me. I was worried because no one wanted to come out there, and I.
Oh, shut up, Ted.
I'm listening.
He's listening. He's just working. He came home to grab some stuff right quick, and then he's headed out.
Hi, Scooter.
Oh, I got to tell you later. My boss brought dried beef liver dog treats over for them.
They like it?
Kind of.
Report what they're doing and what they're not doing. Thank you, Nancy Adams.
I was laughing.
Right. Yeah, he definitely contributed in silencing me. I was worried because no one wanted to come out there, and I don't want to mess with that. Like I don't want any part of
it. It absolutely worked in silencing Ted. Ted, you silenced yourself, dude.
So
That's what I'm saying. My own family was getting in my ear, telling me, "Don't go, don't go."
Right.
Like, don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't do it. They're gunning for you. Don't. So I have to worry in the back of my head for just being a YouTube streamer, getting arrested on the street.
Yeah.
Simply for just reporting out of the fear of that. Well, it adversely affected me because the reports are basically saying that as soon as complaints come in, and we know the complaints are frivolous or just Karens and frivolous nonsense. When people make the complaint, it's just people that feel like they could just call 911 and use it as their personal hotline.
You know what? That's bullshit, because how many people have we heard Alex call the FBI on and report? The Lord silenced Ted. That's exactly right.
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 Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what freaked me out.
They
Like,
have some, according to this report, the calls start coming in.
Yeah, he thought, because I was like, just let me know before you get here and I'll put the dogs up. And he's like, it's okay. I'll bring them dried beef liver treats. Cooper all but pretty much ended up in my boss's lap. I was like, sorry about that. And he's like, I love them. And I was like, I know.
And they're saying deputies were called into a meeting with their supervisor, and they were ordered to locate anyone in front of the house live streaming and cite them for public nuisance.
yeah, that's freaky.
It was already a direct order within the department to just go out there and arrest. It don't matter what you're doing. Just if you're out there streaming, you get arrested. That is unconstitutional.
Yeah.
Cited or arrested for public nuisance. And cite them for public nuisance is a charge. It's not a citation. It's a charge. It just
I don't want to mess with that.
prohibits you from going to jail then, but it's a misdemeanor charge. It's not a fine.
Right. I mean, you got to take that serious. Yeah, exactly. So what do we do? Yeah, right.
They were ordered to locate by their superior. Now, who's the superior? Who's ordering? Who's because I'm sure I never want to knock the deputies, right? Even though deputies could hand in their badge and gun right now and say, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
It's not right. And also putting them in a situation where the deputies could be held civilly liable too for making a false arrest.
Right.
But they're giving orders.
Yeah. It's especially how many like of the pizzas and all the stuff that came to us, it's just, that's scary because now they could call 911, make a BS complaint, and they're getting orders to get us.
Personally, I don't think the frivolous calls will happen anymore.
Right.
I don't. Or I don't think they will act on these frivolous calls anymore. I don't. They know that, listen, the DA reviewed probably these calls and probably realized a bunch of them were from people that have nothing to do with that neighborhood.
Right. I agree. Yeah.
If the same people want to continue to do that, I wouldn't be shocked if the tables turn and they do something from these callers.
Yeah, they got to.
Yeah, for sure. Now, should we go back? That's the question. Does anybody want to chat? All right, so they're already sending me links that they want to chat. I'm waiting for Juanita. I don't know what happened to Juanita. Juanita's around. Alex said he's going to be coming in too shortly.
Oh, good. Okay.
But do you want to go back out there?
I do, because I don't know. You're giving me a lot of faith in.
Hey T, I don't know what is behind Nancy in that photo. It looks like they are. I don't know if that is like a video screen on a private. I don't know. I'd be lying to say I know what. At first, I thought it was like a first-class airplane seat, but I'm not really sure what it is.
Kind of the lay of the land there. I feel like, I mean, if the DA is on our side.
Oh my God.
Mark the Shark was there in July 4th. I mean, I feel like, it's our.
I can't. Yeah, Mona Lisa, I don't do well with that.
Constitutional right. I mean, I feel like it's for future generations. We almost have to be out there. I don't know. It's my personal opinion.
Let me see if I can find the Juice's number. Got his number somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody right here. Lori.
Jamie, it should be on his Twitter. Let me look. I'll scroll while it's probably back on his Twitter.
says invite the juice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that.
I don't know when, but 4th of July before the.
All right, I'm gonna send this out to the juice. Anybody else want to come into the chat
back there?
Oh, anybody else want to come in the chat? There you go. Come in.
What about
the chat.
857? Send it to.
I sent him that link too. I just came on out. I was supposed to come on an hour earlier, but we had some crazy storms, so I didn't want to do this during the storm because the chance of losing power is pretty great. I didn't want to kill the stream. I wanted anything done. We got some crazy thunderstorms.
Yeah, I saw some videos. Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, well, these things came from the east to the west. Imagine if we're out in the boat and we get caught up into this stuff.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But we could go back. We
Stranded. The new adventures. Oh shit. Okay, I'll check my email just a second. Thank you for the support. Hey, that might be the best part of this whole thing if they get stranded on a boat in the middle of the ocean. That might be entertaining as long as make sure you take the Starlink, please. At least we'll have some comedy gold. Oh, I got it, Jamie. Here you go. There you go. There's the boxing in the pool. You're welcome. Look. And then there is, you wanted the dancing one? Hold on. Where's the dancing? Oh, that's the Kanye one, isn't it? Right here.
Tattoo, that mean it's permanent, so I guess we should address it, huh?
There you go. White boy moves. Those ladies are like, get the fuck away from me, bro. We're still social distancing. Mona Lisa, who was yelling at each other? Do I even want to know? There you go. I shut the music off because it's just... What the fuck is that? Lean back. Lean back. What is this? What? Yeah. Okay, JLR, get it. Get it, boy, get it. What is that? What is going on? Can you imagine what this guy actually... Oof, what he's like to actually hang out with? No.
We could go back and support Alex for his court hearing if he's required to. I believe he's required to go at this time.
Right. Same.
Look at this pic that was sent to me. I don't know when this pic was taken, but it's Nancy and Savannah on a private jet.
Right there? Right here?
Yes. Multiple people have sent me this photo. I don't know when it was taken. But the very first thing that popped up when I look at this, oh, they love each other, of course. They're toasting the champagne, but then I wonder, is Nancy smuggled on a jet?
Oh, geez.
On a private jet.
JLR.
And she taken somewhere. Seriously.
Stop this shit, JLR.
She taken onto a jet and taken somewhere because we haven't seen really any evidence.
Any evidence left out? Yeah.
But this looks like they were younger too. It does. It does look like, obviously we heard Nancy was deteriorating. But, it makes me wonder if they've been on jets before. How often do they jet?
Oh, my God. Stop.
Globetrot or globe. You know what the word I'm looking for. Globetrotting. Globetrotting. Hey, Sweet Opinions.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, Ted. Where have
What's up, Sweet Opinions? How's it going?
Where have you been? Hey, JLR.
Howdy.
Hey, Jack. Hey, listen, I just think this is...
Ma'am, I just pulled up the fucking torture test for you. What do you need? There's not a dancing one in the pool. I don't see one of him dancing in the pool. The only one that I've ever seen is him boxing and then him standing in a like a pose. Yeah, I have no idea which one you're talking about because there isn't one. That was probably altered. That's probably AI already if you're seeing something of him because there's only, hold on, let me show you. I'll go back and show you. You've got a boxing video of him just standing there, and then you've got him air boxing that he showed on a live stream, and you've got him standing in a pool. So somebody probably already altered that, and that's what you've seen because these are all posted on his own Twitter. So if it's outside of that, yeah, I have no idea where they would be. No clue.
Man, you don't want me to say. All this has been corrupt. So now, nanos don't know what to say. The family don't know what to say. Everybody's just hidden. JLR, I'm with you. I think she's around that area.
Oh God, here we go.
Where you think she at, JLR?
Buried around her home somewhere.
Oh,
exactly. That's exactly what I think. I think she's in that
somewhere
backyard.
close to her home. Very close. Either her area or Annie Tomas area.
If she's not in that backyard, she might be in the back where the tree house is at, buried back there. Or if not there,
under the pool, septic tank, in trees between Annie and Tommaso's home, the route that she allegedly took.
Yep. I'm with you, yo. And I just don't understand why that the nanos or the investigators or whatever, I just don't understand why they're not paying attention to what we're saying. Because I know they watching us. I know they, especially you, JLR, you got the biggest channel in the world.
The biggest channel in the world. Good Lord, lady.
It's not
Why are they not paying attention to what we're saying? Remember when I told you about?
Because you sound insane, lady.
Mark the Shark in that video when the grass was nice and clean, and then all of a sudden it was why are they not I just don't understand why they're not burying, dig the whole damn house out.
Dig the whole damn house out. Do you hear what these people are trying? The delusions of these people. Dig the whole damn house out.
Thank you, Teresa, for the gifted membership. Amy says, on my way. Thanks for inviting us all. Oh, Amy's talking about Florida. Sweet Opinions. Ted's coming to Florida the end of September.
You coming out, Sweet Opinions?
I wish I can. I got a teenage daughter that I got to pay attention to. But if she wasn't a teenager, you best to believe I'll be right there with y'all.
Love it. Nice.
I'm just here. I'm paying attention. I have my, my opinions and my speculations. And JLR know that, and I love to mess with you, Ted, because you crazy as hell. But I love to mess with all of y'all. But at the end of the day, to be honest with you, it's all about finding Nancy, right? And we are trying to find her, even though JLR is trying to spread out and do different things. We still got our mind on Nancy. You
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. Opinions. For me, with this platform, while other things are going on, I'm looking to see if there's any new updates on this case. Every single hour.
Man, I'm not impressed by million sub channels. And she's like, you got the biggest channel in the world, JLR. In comparison, JLR's 500,000 is a good sized channel, of course, but a lot of these channels are massive. There are a ton of over 1 million channels, a ton of them.
I know you are.
Something related to this case every single hour.
I know, and I'm the same way. I'm looking at your other videos that the guy, whatever you've been covering right now, Tyler and all that. But
I can't show those. I'm gonna get in trouble if I show these. Oh yeah, we're going straight to fucking jail if I show these, Treadneck. Oh, okay, really quick. It's going to be a blip because I'm going to get in major trouble with this. Oh, I don't even know if I should show that one because they're depicted as. Oh my God, no. Oh God, no. Ew. Oh, ugh. I think I'll ever be the same. What did you put in? That doesn't even look like them. That is such false advertising. Treadneck, what am I going to do with you? That is false advertising. Why did they do Bruce Willis like that? They took Bruce Willis's body and stuck JLR's head on it. Oh no, the other one's bad. The other one's like babies, like angel wing babies. Treadneck Alexa put in babies like angel wings. That's exactly what you did. That's exactly what she did. She put in angel wings, not hair as in the shape of angel wings on the back. They're cherubs. Okay, really quick. Listen. All right, hold on. Okay, ready? Look at your screen really fast. She made them cherubs. ChatGPT said, I got you on the angel wings. I'm turning them into cherubs. God. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to hell today. Oh man.
At the end of the day, in the back of my mind, I'm like, where is Nancy? You know what I'm saying? And then also I'll kind of hop off of your live a little bit and then go like to Sloof or go somewhere. But it's just like, it's not.
We ain't doing shit over here. Nothing, JR. We're not doing nothing over here. We're not doing shit. I just knew as soon as I saw that, I was like, wait, she put angel wings in the. Hold on. I'll make one on ChatGPT and see if I can get it to spit out better.
The same, like, I don't know. Like, I like your coverage. I like everybody's coverage, but I love your coverage. I need you to go back over there, like JLR. I need you to like bring this alive again. I think it's dying out.
It's sad too because Savannah claims they're looking for her mom, but what are they doing? Savannah hasn't been on the show in the last couple of days, by the way. Sandy Wool, thank you for the gifted membership, and also Southern Mary. Hey, Southern Mary, thanks for 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate that. And then I want to go back to this comment. Jackie says about Mark the Shark didn't stay long that day. He didn't set up the chair or anything. He just walked with his phone. If you go, don't stay long. Sue Ellen will call the sheriff.
But I think that the sheriff is onto them. I think the sheriff is onto her. I think, to be honest with you, I think somebody needs to call on her. I think she knows more than what she's pursuing to know. I just don't understand why nobody ain't even been over there to search her property, or not saying that she's did anything or whatever, but like she's been really rude and real like
Sue Ellen's property.
Yeah. I really believe that she needs to search that property. She's the one that said that she don't want to show her cameras and stuff. And then she's the one who's been being pissed off and being nasty. So why not? Why not just be like, hey, we got to search your property real quick, or, let's just see what's going on in this property. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest here.
Ellen low-key misses all the streamers out there. You know what I mean? Gives her something to talk about. She's probably.
I'm sure she misses all of you stalking and harassing her. I'm sure that's exactly what she misses. Knock it off, JLR.
We're off her mind right now. Back to normal. She probably enjoyed going out there and snooping around.
She probably is bored on her mind, but we still have to find out what's going on over there, because at the end of the day, I think that she was dragged out and she was put in somebody's yard.
Oh, shut up.
Right.
Yeah.
Private property, it could be, yeah.
Oh, by the way,
And the only reason why they keep saying, "Oh, you can't go on private property, you can't do this," is because we can't go on. Well, I'm not gonna say we, because if I was there, I'll be worse than Alex. I'll be on everybody's property.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, that's what's going on. So nobody can search on private property right now. Nobody. So that's a little that's a little sus to me. What y'all think? You think I'm bugging, or
no?
I think it's pretty sus that nobody can search on these private properties. And why have they not like searched themselves on these private
I know
properties?
for a fact there was one neighbor, the one that would pick up trash every morning going down there. His name was Steve. He identifies as a libertarian. He said he F the police, F the FBI. They ain't coming on my property. And even when they wanted to come on his property, he told them to F off.
Wow. And that sounds like
on someone's property that might help, but you got maybe some neighbors resisting. Did they really adequately search for Nancy in that neighborhood?
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't. They did not search in that area like that, like they should have. That's why these people are hiding things. We don't know if SE whatever, I don't want to say her name because whatever. You already know who I'm talking about. And the other people who's not letting the people go investigate. Guess what? When the FBI and stuff like that
stopping anybody from investigating. Come on now, ladies. Stop the shits. This is ridiculous. Completely fucking ridiculous.
Y'all can't say nothing. They're gonna investigate regardless. But are they doing that? That's the question. Are they really going out there to investigate the neighbors' yards? The neighbors that said, no, we don't have cameras or whatever. I think that they should be investigating their yards.
Right.
At this point.
Unless they got that piece of evidence that Nano says they got stuff that they have not shared with the public. Unless they have something to show that she was taken on the neighborhood, but not showing us, because it's just mind-boggling that they really didn't search the neighborhood thoroughly like that, and then not like a grid search.
This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna tell you this: Nancy have not been nowhere. Nancy ain't go nowhere far. And if they did, they took her real far away. Nancy is not. Nancy is there. I'm with you, JLR. I told you this from the beginning. Nancy is either in her backyard or in somebody else's backyard. And if I was you, if I was the detectives and the FBI or whatever,
JLR is none of that. JLR is none of that.
I will go to Sue Ellen's property first, because that lady is doing way too much. What you think about that?
I mean, people behave.
Oh my God, Pika, are you here? Oh, I hate my chat GPT right now. Oh, I'm going straight to fucking hell for this one. Oh no. I don't even think I can show this one. I'm sending it to you. Oh. It gave him booties from the back. Oh. Wait, it's not nudity, right? I can show this. I probably can show this, huh? I should be able to, right? You think I can show that, Pika, without getting canceled? I mean, I might get canceled over this one. Oh, shit. Okay, no nudity. Okay, we're good then. Okay. All right. Look, don't. The boys have visited the island. This is not my fault. Okay. We're going to name it. Oh, shit. This is bad. Hold on. It's worth it, I think. Well, you're probably going to need... You're probably going to need a stiff drink or something after this, but you'll be fine. Everybody will be okay. We've seen worse on the internet. I think we have... Oh, fuck. Hold on. Why is it doing that? It always does this to me. Okay, come on. Hold on. Oh, shit. Okay, it's taken just a second. I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, you know, gobsmacked. I've heard those. They just came to visit the island. They can't be too mad. I mean, they just came to visit the island. I'm just helping them out. Look, leave me alone. You want to know all I wrote in there? You want to hear what I wrote? And this is what it did? Here, I'll tell you the prompt I used. Listen to how fucked up my chat GPT is at this point. Put these men in matching male swimsuits with extremely hairy backs and legs enjoying a beach day on the island. Also give them water wing floaties. That's all I wrote. That's it. That's all. 100% factual statement. Hold on. I'm not lying. I don't got to lie to you. Look it. Look all I did. That is exactly what I wrote right there. There you go. That's the prompt. The armbands killed me. Look, my... No, my chat GPT is broken. That's all I wrote, and that's what it came out with. I mean, it's figured out my sense of humor. My chat GPT has definitely figured out my sense of humor. Okay. I don't know. I didn't say anything about that here, kitty. I don't know. All I wrote, that's not even a joke. Put these men in matching male swimsuits with extremely hairy backs and legs enjoying a beach day on the island. Also give them water wing floaties. That's all I wrote. That's it. And I gave him like Ted's butt. Ted's got the biggest booty ever, and the look on his face. Like if you go look at that again. Oh my God, that's too funny. Look at his butt though. Hold on, I gotta take that comment down. Look at how big their butts are. What happened? It looks like they all had BBLs. Maybe my chat GPT knows that Ted likes that he likes enhancement procedures. Okay. Oh.
For whatever reasons.
Oh.
I appreciate you stopping by.
Don't ask, Kirsima. Don't ask.
Yep.
All right now. I love y'all. I love you, Ted. Hey, Ted.
Yep.
I ain't got your wallet. Misty got your wallet.
Look, I tell you, something is wrong with my chat GPT. It's officially broken because if that's all I have to write and that's what it came out with, I just want to know where it gave the BBLs. Why did it give them big old booties? Casper. He's not home, Robert. He went back to work. He just had to get something. His head is huge. V, but his ass is bigger. The way his neck is all kinked around. And then his butt, like he's got the biggest bubble butt I've ever seen. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta stop. I need to get focused. This is such a shit show, and I'm loving it.
Misty's your very favorite.
I just want to say, look at this. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you, Sweet Opinions.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This was back when we were out there, Ted, right? You were out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Dude, they
yeah.
had
The
like,
whole
10
10
Japanese for Juanita.
857 space. Oh my God, I keep finding different things that I didn't even notice because I was just, holy shit, what happened here? But if you rewind and just let it sit there and look at their facial expressions and then all the different things on like what ChatGPT just kicked out, I don't know. I think I need to uninstall the ChatGPT because it might have figured it. I'm a little worried. Look, I will donate the matching swimsuits for their little boys trip. I think they should get matching swim trunks. I really do. And I didn't even say put them in Speedos. I just put male swimsuits.
Over a car.
Shit.
And she was laughing at him.
That's why they all came out in mass. Like they like Juanita was resisting. Neil Moore says, go back and sit at sheriff and hand out flyers. That's
I can't even get it together at this point. Like I might as well end this stream because I'm just I'm done. I don't even know if I'll be able to recoup from this. Oh, now they're going to say it's a threat too because they got armbands on too. Good Lord. You know who I'm not putting in that picture? Mm-hmm. The one that is scared of the armbands.
kind of where I'm at, Neil.
Me
Moore.
too.
Like if
Me
I was
too.
going to go back, I'd be like, okay, let's go back and stream in front of the sheriffs. Put pressure on them to get answers. Keep Nancy's name out there.
It's a threat.
Hand out flyers.
Yep.
Look, I just helped them out to see what's their potential. They can go visit. There's nothing wrong with that. They can go visit the island. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't know why my chat GPT gave them bubble butts. Like I kind of have a concern about my chat GPT at this point.
I don't want to just leave this case and just rely on them giving us information.
I'm afraid of what the fucking next goddamn thumbnail this shit's gonna kick out because gobsmacked. This is getting a little weird over here.
When they feel is fit. I mean, but again, it's it's just frustrating.
That's right.
It really is.
I think we'd be fine going in front of Sheriff Nano's house. Or not house. Oh, here I go again.
There you go again.
It did bog.
Here's the sheriff's police station. Sorry.
You want to go in front of the
Wait. Watch that. Hold up. Look at this. This is weird.
Nano's house. Or not house. Oh, here I go again.
There you go again.
Here's the sheriff's police station. Sorry.
You want to go in front of the You want to go in front of the
Something is wrong with Ted.
Looking good, Ted. One News 24 had a post on Brian's of Annie in a graveyard before Nancy went missing. I didn't hear that. You have to see.
Ted does not look good at all. He really doesn't.
Annie standing. Looks
I didn't
like
hear that at all.
Oh my gosh.
Ted, you're looking spiffy here, Ted.
What?
You want to jump some cones again?
What the hell is this? Looking good, looking spiffy. What is this? Are they really doing what Lindsay suggested? Is that what is happening?
A post on Brian's of Annie in a graveyard before Nancy went missing. I didn't hear that. You have to see Annie standing. Looks
I didn't hear that at all.
Ted, you're looking spiffy here, Ted. You want to jump some cones again?
Oh, I do. I want to get after that 9th cone. Yeah.
Where's Juanita? We got one.
Do we have? Do they have? What's code for the 9th cone?
Wanda. Hi, Wanda.
Wanda, hey, what's up?
Hey, Ted, how are you?
Yeah.
Doing good. How are you doing?
They are.
I'm good.
flirting.
You just make me laugh.
You know, I hate saying that because people are like, they're straight, whatever. I don't care. This is definitely flirty. It is Sparky Pilot. It actually is. They are absolutely flirting. And I think it makes me feel weird because other people will be tripped out by it. I don't care if they're flirting at all, but it's so obvious that they're flirting. Hey, Meg, don't cuss me when you get to the end of this and you see the photo I just made.
Nanos' house. Please don't say that no more.
I know. It's the second time. I mean, 3 strikes, I'm out. Yeah, I know.
I know, right? So, did y'all see the TikTok Savannah put out in reference to her Instagram going live on Instagram?
When?
Honestly, it's the cutest. Like, for these two, watching them flirt is probably the cutest interaction that I've ever seen from either one of them. And I'm not saying like they're cute, but they are absolutely, there's something different about the two of them. And it's so obvious. Like there is definitely a smitten. I'm not trying to be mean.
Oh, that I saw it today.
Right.
Apparently
It's
she just
completely in our
made
face.
an Instagram and just recently started going live. Her friend Paula somebody was helping her set it up.
It is cute.
So now she's all about going Instagram live.
It's the most genuine I've seen either of them, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't seem performative for once. Everything else they do is so performative. That seems genuine. Them flirting seems genuine. Oh my gosh, I should gobsmacked. I really should. Yes, absolutely. It's the most human I've seen from either one of them. And I think that's why we're all like, oh, okay, this is cute. Like, okay, do your thing. Look, even though I don't like them at all and I can't stand what they stand for and I stand against everything they are, this is the most genuine I've ever seen JLR interact with anybody. And you cannot deny what it is. Like, it's right in front of all of our faces.
But I'm like, are you
And
serious?
it's not just this one stream. We've watched it time and time again.
Right now, I'm like, okay, straight to the comments. Let me see what the hell's going on down here. And of course, what do I see? Everybody said they're saying, hey, where's your mom? Why aren't you looking for your mom? Why?
I hope it does, Bog. I really, maybe they, fuck. There's always hope, right?
Are you giving the YouTubers such a hard time? Every comment went down.
It
for the
is.
same thing.
I'm not even joking. Like, if you were raised in the environment that I am, and they've been a part of, well, JLR, for instance, has had to, if the groups he's around, this would not be accepted. So maybe, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
I posted it on my ex.
Interesting. Well, can you send me the link?
I can try to send it to you, but I posted it on my ex account. And I follow you, so you should be able to.
Where's Nick? Nick.
I mean, honestly, I kind of thought the same thing, Snivels. I'm not even joking when I say that either. Oh my gosh, you changed your freaking profile picture again. But they were like giddy in Vegas too with each other. They were giddy in Vegas.
The chat.
Whatever.
Nick, I'll send you the link.
Brenda.
Nick, you want to come in the chat?
Brenda, that was very kind of you. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Let's see. What do I got?
Wait till I get my money right.
That's another one. Wait till I get my money.
My money right.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Love it, man. I'm gonna go.
See, I'm telling you, like when these two are together on stream together, they like complete each other's sentences too. They really are. Like it's awesome. Thanks, Brenda.
I just found it interesting. Like your mom's still missing, but yet
weird.
You're
Weird.
focused on going on Instagram Live. Are you serious right now? But I really do think y'all should go back and be in front of the sheriff's department. Like keep keep your foot on their necks.
That's really fucking sad too, honestly, Casper. It's sad that anybody has to do that genuinely. Like, I don't wish that for anybody, whether I like them or not. I don't wish for anybody to have to hide anything. I really don't, because I think a lot of things happen with that. Bog, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you. Let me see, which one do I have for you? Oh, here.
What are you talking about, you flaming fucking liberal? I've never wanted to hate fuck somebody so badly. I hate him so much sometimes.
Well, Suze, I'll be honest. I think JLR, for the most part, surrounds himself with people that help his reputation. So Alex is so out there and problematic and says the most heinous things. He's terrible to women. He's terrible to older women. He's a horrific person. And he makes JLR look calm. So I think there's more about the reputation management of hanging out with somebody like Alex. They know exactly who Alex is. Alex uses the slurs and stuff. So it's like reputation management for JLR more so than a friendship. Him and Ted have something. There's a different chemistry between Ted and JLR that I've never seen with JLR with anybody. Ever. And this is not, I'm not just saying that. Like, I've never seen him engage with anybody the way he does with Ted. And we pointed that out really early on, that something was different there. But Alex, 857 are such problematic people that surrounding himself with them, it makes JLR look calm. Makes him look human. It makes him look relatable, because the other guys are complete douchebags and openly douchebags. Even though JLR is extremely problematic, it helps his image, though. Do you see what I'm saying? They do. They really do. JLR Superfan got one. Aw. T, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Let's see.
This is awesome. Look at the cow. There's a freaking cow. Look at the cow. There's a freaking cow.
Really, YouTube bad actors? That doesn't shock me. Not at all. It doesn't shock me one bit that he supported Gray. Not at all. Oh, shit. You want baby Kyle? Hold on. I got you, baby Kyle.
These things, these are from another planet. Things are not glow in the black light. Fuckers aren't. They glow. It's not real. It's an alien that attack us. It's not a bug. It's a fucking alien. Yeah.
Baby Kyle's the cutest thing ever. I think so too. And 8572, the Cowboy Logic, I definitely do. It's so fucking hot, Becca. It's so hot. Ugh, Crystal, it's wild. Eva Lee, thank you for renewing your membership. Appreciate you. Hey, Pointer Lover. Look, if you rewind and you had to see the images before, blame it on my chat GPT. Okay, so behind Green Eyes, I make still images in ChatGPT, and then I use Viva Video for all of my little tiny, like, any shorts. I don't do a whole lot of AI stuff. Is it expensive? Not super bad. I'm sure there's other products out there that you can do, and I'm sure you probably could in Viva Video do it all. I'm just a creature of habit. But I do, I'll do still images and then turn them into like AI videos off the still images. I use the Chat GPT for that, and I pay for the monthly $19.99. And then on Viva Video, that's what I use for all my editing. Sin, listen. Okay, look, did you just come in? I might have given. Right, Sparky? I might have done something. Thank you, T. Sin. Look, they're going on a beach day. Don't blame me. I didn't do it.
Because obviously Nobody else is going to do it.
Well,
and this
okay,
lady deserves to be found.
Again, I think we were in that wave.
I didn't do it, Sin. JLR said he can't wait to see him in a swimsuit. JLR said to Ted he can't wait to see him in a swimsuit. And then they brought up Speedos. I just gave them matching swim trunks, swimsuits, and applied hair. I even showed what I put in my chat GPT, and you guys will laugh your ass off. You can see it. I didn't even ask for all that detail. It just gave them all the detail. Look, my chat GPT is trying to make them islanders, and that's not happening. They're getting stranded on their own goddamn island way away from us. But I gave them arm floaties, Sin. I saved their lives.
Where, they were arresting people out front of the house. I'm told they're told not to do it anymore. Unless you obviously do a crime. I mean, if you do a crime, of course. You know what I mean? If you do something. But if it's simply streaming out there, I don't think it's going to get anyone arrested anymore.
YouTube bad actors, there is nothing in the prompts about giving them big butts either. I don't fucking know what happened or why ChatGPT gave them BBLs, but ChatGPT gave all of them BBLs. Not my fault. And there is no mention of their booties being enhanced. There's nothing about giving them butt enhancements, but ChatGPT did it.
I don't think so either, honestly.
Oh.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't want
if you rewind, you can see them with beach bodies. Trideck Alexa made us beach bodies and then them as cherubs too.
To take a chance. I mean, maybe we could, maybe you can ride by, but I'm with everybody else. I've always said from the beginning, Nancy is in that neighborhood. She is somewhere.
Okay, I can't listen to this one. I want to. Oh, here comes the crazy.
What exactly happened here?
Well, what happened is, that I subpoenaed everybody, and nobody.
Right. Listen to this fucking story. Listen to this story. Right. That's exactly right, Sniffles. Okay. This story is so much bullshit. You want me to show it again? I'm going to get canceled. Oh, look on JLR's face. Oh my God. Look at the sign behind him, you guys. It says, "Welcome to Lookout Island." I didn't put anything in there to say that either. I might need to uninstall my GPT and have it reset because what? Oh, it's only Tuesday. We're screwed. Oh my gosh, this is great though. Oh, I needed these laughs. I'm sorry. Look, I can't get it together today. It's just that day. I can't take the internet seriously, and it's not even after dark. This is a daytime shit.
Thank you.
Wanda.
Hi.
Hey, Juanita.
Hi. Hey, Ted, good to see you. I was going to send out the dogs to look for you.
Shut it.
How's it going? How's it feeling?
Oh my God. It feels like, it's like, I don't know, like everything just kind of crashed in my brain. I don't know how to put it.
So what exactly happened here?
Well, what happened is, that
JLR, just so you know, it is very clear he knows Juanita's full of shit. JLR gives it away every time she talks. JLR does not believe Juanita whatsoever. He just goes along with it and doesn't push back because it's content for him. But JLR has clocked her all along the way. JLR knows how this shit works as far as stuff like this, and he knows she's full of shit and lying. But it's content purposes, and she's ridiculous, so it works for their whole thing. But he doesn't believe a word she says.
Peanut everybody, and nobody showed up.
Wow.
Oh.
Nobody showed up because they were all scared, and the judge was like, "Hey, you got a lot of subpoenas here, and where's everybody?" And I said, "I don't know. Nobody's showing up, and not even the deputies."
They never showed.
No.
All these people that came, all these people out here,
all those people
that were out here,
and
they didn't show.
Transportation director, the transportation engineer, the director of what do you call Public Works, the
You can't just type something up in Chat GPT and call it a subpoena and say they have to show up. That's not how this fucking shit works, Juanita.
supervisor of the print shop. They all probably called up the. They probably all called up the supervisor.
Right. You subpoenaed all of them to come.
What the hell is going on? Why are we all going to court?
You subpoenaed every single one of them. None of them
That's
showed.
the loophole, you guys. Take notes. That's the loophole. If you want
Okay,
to
explain the loophole. If you get a traffic,
everybody,
JLR can't keep it straight. He knows she's full of shit.
including the chief of police and the fire chief and everybody.
Look at how he's okay. Listen, this is secondhand embarrassment. I can't either, Brenda. She drives me fucking batty. Drives me batty.
Bring them all in. Bring them all in. Have them all meet with each other, and let's see if the story matches.
Oh, nice.
Well, the good thing is the judge did have a couple of words to say. He was not very happy that they didn't show up and they took his court's time.
Right. Sure, of course.
And he said, I was not looking forward to this thing because this looks pretty sketchy.
Oh, sure.
that's what I was going to say.
The judge said it looked sketchy. Yep. And the judge was also upgrading these charges, right, Juanita?
This, to me, this temporary parking restriction seems like it's unconstitutional, set up by the county administrator, right?
It's supposed to be set up by the engineer. The traffic engineer at first has to do a study and like a real study, like, be out there and do the
Juanita's looking for a banana peel in Walmart.
Pictures and, justify what they're going to do. There is an ordinance that's already there, and they just piggyback off of that as a temporary situation to make a zone out of it. But that was all Nano's doing. Everybody told me. The traffic director said, I knew nothing about it. The traffic engineer knew nothing about it. The print shop guy said, supervisor said, yeah, Nanos came in here for us to make them they're called Nano signs.
These two cannot even keep a straight face. Put you small screens again. They can't even keep a straight face. Like, what the fuck is this? JLR has...
That's how they're known to be in the county. So what in essence has happened, and I'm now having a conversation, and I want to continue next week. Now I'm at the state level already, you guys, with the Attorney General. And what he did is tyranny, because he overtook,
Oh, it's tyranny now. Okay, we've gone from treason to tyranny. All right, go Juanita. She's at the state attorney general's level. Okay, Juanita. Seriously, where do they find these delusional bats? There's always one or two or five.
Provided 4 departments that he has no control over to do a lawless law and make his deputies think that they could cite people, give people citations on something that is not the law. He put event posters out there. That's what those are. Those are not traffic signs.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah.
Plus, those signs are the ones blocking the road, and they want to get juice for putting his chair in the road when these signs are in the road.
Exactly. And not only that, like I told the deputies that night, like you said, I resisted, but I was educating them. I was not resisting. Besides, it took them 30 minutes to figure out what citation they were going to give me. If you remember.
They rolled deep. They rolled like 10 deep.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was like we were like the Taliban or something.
In the FOIA, listen to this. The FOIA came back from record. No body cams, no voice recordings, no pictures.
What? They didn't body cam all that out?
All of them. Out of all of them, none of them had their body cam on. None of them called dispatch to said we're out of our vehicle handling a situation. There were no cat calls.
Here you are, Juanita, right here. This is you. This is our live feed. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's Alex.
I'm like,
5, 6.
Everybody like, wow, I called all these people. It was like my milkshake brought all these guys out to the yard.
None of them had their body cams on.
Nothing. No body cams from none of them. No pictures. Not even a cat call, like to call dispatch and say I'm out of my vehicle. Like that's a requirement by law. When they get out of their vehicle on a situation, like they came in with lights, right? They came in, what are they, code 3? They came in code 3. They should have let a dispatch know where they were, whatever. Not a single, there was a call from dispatch, and that's my little friend. And yes, I am going to sue Alan, but she said.
You're going to what?
Not a single, there was a call from dispatch, and that's my little friend. And yes, I am going to sue Alan, but she said that I was in her parked in her property.
No.
So that I'll be seeing her subpoena pretty soon.
So is this dismissed with prejudice?
Yes. Yes.
They can't bring it back.
And the judge said, and then just a word to the deputies, they need to think twice before they issue citations.
Oh, right. Does she realize we can get this court hearing? Does Juanita, is this the fucking situation like Julie? This is 3 days ago, Evalie. Does she know that we can get this information of what happened? Like we can get the transcription? Does she realize that? Holy fuck. And they will entertain her. They can't even keep straight faces, though. JLR knows she's full of fucking shit. Wow.
Yeah.
I think I will.
And he put it on the record, which is good. I wanted it on the record.
I think I will, because I will be able to find the call, that date, that time frame, and that yeah, we'll be able to get this.
So he had a couple of things to say on the record.
I'll send them for it.
This is good news. This is good news. Well, I personally think what can justify this parking ordinance, to get somebody a ticket. They knew it. They knew they were in trouble for this.
And JLR knows that this is beneficial for him and profitable for him. He knows people aren't going to buy this shit. He knows that this is a crock of shit. JLR completely knows that she's lying out her ass, and he's just sitting there letting her do it because he doesn't give a fuck. This benefits him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Alex is basically responsible for Juanita, is what JLR thinks.
And you can park in front of the house?
And now, yeah, absolutely. They can't cite you. I mean, they could try to, but the same thing's going to happen again. And now you guys know you can.
Yeah, I already have requests and sues on other stuff, so I'll just add one to my docs.
Everybody, and nobody will show up.
This one.
Take the ticket. Take the ticket and say, see you in court. Remember, he said, you're not going to see me in court. He did tell me that. And that's when I started laughing at them. He's like,
I know. I remember you laughing. Yeah, so saying that was great.
Yeah.
Or is that just a policy from them? If they give people tickets, they just don't go?
Yeah, he said, I don't go to court for parking tickets. And I started laughing my ass off, remember?
I remember that. That was great. Yeah.
But all of them there were really cool.
But I won't need it because I'll just FOIA the incident, the address and the location of the call, and the time frame of the call when she got that parking ticket, and I'll be able to find it.
Most of them were really nice. Most of them knew me. Most of them I've already had conversations with. They were very polite. They were very respectful. But that one guy, Deputy Drider, he was hot. He was on the nano ticket.
Her name is not Juanita.
No, he was on that cite or arrest. If you see someone out here, let's go get him. And thank you for your footage, everybody that filmed, that really helped me to be able to really see it. It was so long by the time it finally came to court. This happened May 17th, and we're barely getting to court on it.
And look how crazy this is. It looks like it's a riot. Like it literally looks like a riot control.
Like they found Nancy. Looks like they found Nancy.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't think this is for a parking ticket.
There weren't even that many there when Nancy.
Jen, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Trust BJ? What are you talking about? Be more specific, because what are you even talking about? Right. What the fuck are you even talking about? I'm so disappointed. Well, yeah, I'm disappointed because I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. The day that you're convinced that I trust BJ on a fucking thing, you already fucked up. What are you talking about? I'm sure you've got proof of what I've said that I trust BJ, right? Fuck out of here.
He was disappeared. There weren't even that many there.
Lights on. Light
Look-
code
No, you're
red.
good, Joyce.
Code red.
You're good.
Oh, you got to go back and look at your video, Jill. Are you so?
It's not Juanita. We do know that. I wouldn't give it out publicly anyways because she's looking for anything and everything to get anybody into a lawsuit. So we know it's not Juanita.
Why do you go? Oh, they got lights on. Oh, they're coming in heavy. They're coming in heavy.
Is that
you
who
were
I
like,
think
they're
it is,
coming
Bree?
in hot. And then he goes, I think it's for one car.
One car right here. They came.
And
They
you're
came
telling
surrounded. Alex is there. They surround Alex, so they already got a.
All right. And then
against Alex.
you and Juice are trying to ask them questions and they're not answering. And then you go, I guess they're ignoring us. You said it on your video. It's so funny. And then you go, okay, so there's like what, 6 deputies here and there's 30 cars right over there and you guys aren't interested in those. It was funny. Remember, there were 30 cars right down the street.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the next steps for you? What's the plan?
Except
Juanita?
now it's
She's an ordained minister.
I'm taking them all to
So
court.
is Ted.
We're not done with this. This thing is going to be that he did something illegal. He needs to pay for Thanos needs to for having done this illegal maneuver. That's tyranny. Okay.
Yeah, now it's tyranny. So we've got treason and tyranny. You heard me defending BJ over what? And why can't Jay be in my lives? I didn't know that random subs controlled who was in my live streams. That's fucking weird as shit. Do you do that in every chat you go in? If you don't like somebody that's in the chat, you throw a fit about it? Just asking, Jen. Seriously, straight up. And don't do that shit when you say, I love you. No. Don't try to manipulate me here because I'll give you the attention you want. What did I defend BJ on? The fact that it's gone too fucking far, that her mom, her deceased mother, and her deceased grandmother. Let me take this off the screen because you can get this. Nobody's deceased parents, grandparents, relatives, nobody's family should be brought into this shit, period, point blank, end of story. And if that's me defending BJ once again, so fucking be it. BJ should have turned around and sued the fuck out of Julie, taken her to court. You're right, she should have, because she was going real life as she was claiming she was being harassed. That's not defending her, that's defending the fucking truth. Secondly, I don't know why you guys all have a weird thing. If you don't like Jay being in a chat, block her. Use that little block button, be a goddamn adult and block her. She's not being disrespectful. Why do you think you can come in here and be disrespectful to another chatter that is here in a public chat? And BJ, I don't give a shit how scummy she is and how much she lies. It doesn't change anything. But digging into her deceased relatives and go in real life and trying to imply that they might be alive and she might be collecting checks or, all this fucking shit is disgusting. And if you're okay with anybody doing that, you don't know me and you don't belong here. And don't ever fucking say, I love you, and then lie. Because defending the fucking truth and defending the fact that nobody should be going that low and everybody would be having a meltdown if that was their loved ones and should be, except for now it's just this fucking mongering hate shit. It's fucking weird. This is weird. You did say, you accused me of defending BJ. You absolutely have fucking accused me of defending BJ. You did. You want to come in and derail and get my attention? I'll give it to you. You absolutely fucking said that and so what? I'm going to defend anybody that this is happening to. It doesn't matter. I don't have to defend the person. I'm defending the fact that this is too far. Trust Jay and BJ. I'm so beyond disappointed. What is going on? You know what is really going on? The fact that you believe a bunch of shit that you're being fed without fucking knowing the truth. I've defended what is right and what is wrong over and over again. The shit's gross. The shit's fucking gross, Jen. It's gross. How can you sit by and think that what is happening is okay? Why would I defend BJ? Do you know how many times I've covered her recently and how many times I've said nothing will ever change on my stance on her? But this is still too far. These people that are going lower and lower have actually done the complete opposite and been counterproductive to debunking her on what she does, going real life and seeking vigilante justice, because these people aren't seeking justice from her or to actually hold her accountable. They want fucking vigilante justice. Sorry, I'm a little fucking fed up with this shit. I got accused of doxing one of her granny's fucking mods today, who's been known as the only name I know her as since I've been on the fucking YouTubes. And now all of a sudden, because they want to play the victim, it's doxing her. This shit's gotten out of fucking control. And some of you just have gotten caught up in this shit way too much. Way too fucking much. Anywho, back to this. I've said all I got to say there.
And I think that he should be, he needs to be, what do you call it?
Removed from office?
He needs to be prosecuted for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not going to stop. I'm going all the way.
So is Bitter Tea. So
with an attorney, or are you going pro se?
I think I will end up with an attorney because there's going to be a clause in there where I'm going to have to protect myself.
Is that who I
Not only that, he doesn't really, he doesn't make it easy to serve him because he's isolated by a window. You can't get past from the outside in. You can't even go in the lobby anymore. He has you isolated at the window.
I know. Oh, they used to be able to go in the lobby there?
Oh yeah.
When did they stop that?
When he and his buddies took over.
This is a crock of shit, Juanita. You're lying out your ass. Bree, I just thought of something I need to Google around what Juanita is saying. I think we can find this citation or this ticket without even having to wait.
Hey,
Ellen. What's up, everybody? What's up, JLR? What's up, Juanita? What's up, Ted?
Hi, Alex.
Good to see you guys.
I don't understand how people continue. I'm sorry, Quinn. Thank you for understanding. And a lot of you here are like, who the fuck is that? Look, if anybody, right, I'm sorry. Like, this shit is so wild to me, what is happening, Pika, and the fucking blatant lies that are being told and spun and people just running and jumping and believing it. When I have said very openly, time and time again, like I've spoke on it until I'm blue in the face recently, nothing changes. Absolutely nothing. But I don't understand how adults can't be adults. There's brand new people here and already got the whole fucking situation right. They know that defending wrong things that are completely unacceptable and should be, these are hard lines that everybody should be fucking standing against. No, Jen, it's not. You got to understand, though, it's not. You came in here hot because you believed bullshit. You believed bullshit. I've never defended BJ, but I'm going to absolutely continue to defend the fact that digging into somebody's deceased grandmother and mother and condoning this shit is way too far. What Julie did, way too far. Julie was trying to get felony charges on these people. And it's really sad to me that so many people, instead of listening and hearing what is being said, believe the bullshit that you're being fed by people who are lying to you over and over again.
Congrats. Congrats, Juanita.
So Juanita, when did they say, like, what month? What month do you think they changed it where you can't go in that lobby?
I think that he did that towards last year when he started having problems with the when he changed the
Look, it's not that deep, Jen, but just block somebody in the chat, seriously. Like, and start asking me. Like, ask me instead of just assuming or believing the shit you're being told, because it's been 6 fucking months of this. 6 months, Jen. And I've always been more than open. And I'm sorry I'm pissy about it because I'm sick and tired of being accused. Do you realize somebody came out here and lied on me yesterday and said that I called them a fraud, which never fucking happened. And then that turned into that person telling the internet that they recorded every one of my phone calls as we were friends. Then that got blown up in their face because they were lied to. And so then I got accused of doxing to cover their shit. Doxing of somebody that has only ever been known by their name on here. It's been fucking ridiculous. It's been since February, Kathy. It's been since February 8th. Sorry, Joyce. They're playing. The boys are playing.
The head of the association when he took him off and put him on desk duty.
There's a lot of derailments right now because people are trying to find something to justify their dislike of me. No. It's because I've been fucking not sitting down and taking it anymore. Usually I just ignore this shit, but I've finally said enough's enough and have willingly parted ways with everybody. Willingly, like as fast as fuck. Oops.
And then when he got the no confidence vote and all of that, that's when he isolated himself. And I guess he felt at that point he was going to do whatever the hell he wanted.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, because I tried to go there and you can't even get it. That's the only sheriff's department I've ever seen where they block you at the front door and won't even let you go in the line.
Right.
Drive through window. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Jen, and I'm sorry I snapped at you. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot. It's been happening to my mods. It's been happening to me. It's been happening to new chatters in here. And it's just a lot. I will never sit by what is happening current time. I'm watching a woman that just lost her son be attacked, her son be used for content, and that's been happening for months. I'm watching deceased relatives, and it's being normalized. And then instead of talking about how foul and disgusting their behavior are, they're deflecting and lying about me non-fucking stop because I wouldn't back down to what was going on. And I won't. I'm not going to take that for anybody, and I wouldn't. You know me well enough to know that, Jen. And we're good. But please just stop listening to the bullshit and ask me. I have nothing to hide.
I've never seen that anywhere. I've never.
All the sheriff departments have this this thing where like anybody can walk in from out of state with a patch, like a law enforcement patch, and trade. Like, hey, I'm going to trade my patch for one of your patches. It's like a thing.
And look, I know it gets confusing. Trust me. I have people in my comment section. When I started this live, I said, look, mods, you have the green light. Just block these bitches if you see them too. Coming in the first time chatters, I've never seen them saying, oh, you're a victim because I came out and spoke up and said, look, I didn't dox anybody. Her name was out here. That's all I've ever known her as. I didn't give out any information, but now I'm accused of being doxed or doxing people. And that was Wispy that gassed that shit up and let that happen last night. Like, what the fuck?
A very common thing with law enforcement and especially with sheriffs. They had to go ahead and move that program over to records.
Okay, Joyce, I got to show you really quick because I don't know. Hank, come here. Come here. So this is the big guy. We've got 3 dogs and 6 inside cats. Don't ask. So this is Hank. That's Bella. She's 16 years old. She's a Basenji Chihuahua. She's my old lady. This is Hank. He is supposedly a shepherd mix. He's not even 2 years old. Hold on. And then the rodent you're hearing. Okay, I got to take him away, though, if you're coming out. Are you coming out or are you staying in? You staying in there? This is the little guy. He's got little man syndrome. Hi. Hi, handsome boy. Hi, Cooper. He's got his bones, so he's looking at Hank like, don't look at me. No, it's okay, Jen. It's okay. I get it, and I get what's being done to you guys and other channels and chats too. And you're used to being able to rely on these people factually. And it's not happening. And I get it. It's frustrating. But I have been an open book all throughout this journey. And the last 6 months have been crazy. To the point where they're just making shit up at this point that I can't even defend. Like just fucking bullshit. Hey, Casual Art. Joyce, and then we have rescues. They're all rescues. This little fat fur baby That's smush. That's smushy. I don't know where the rest of them are. Hold on, I'll show you one more while I'm at it. Oh yeah, Hank jumps to Cooper. There's whiskey. And then Kiki clips Luna and Henny's up. But yeah, we've got a whole herd.
Because he wasn't going to allow anybody in the lobby anymore to participate in that program. So now they have the patch sharing program at Records.
I want to say Natalie loves Florida. How are you? Natalie wants to kind of get back onto the topic of Nancy Guthrie and like who did this crime. But she says the comment. Now she's a longtime watcher, has been watching this since the beginning, just like many of you all out there. Second letter points to Amy and Tommaso. Only family would care to advise Savannah. Her mom passed and is buried with nature, and death was not intended. Kidnapper would not risk that. Also, why just address Savannah Guthrie? Those two don't have me fooled.
Right.
And we are going to get back. We are going to get back to.
Well, I think that actually, my plan is to get get Nanos removed and have the FBI take over the case, because it's still about finding Nancy for me. The only thing is that now I've kind of been tasked to get somebody out of the way.
Chase.
AT. Better not say her name, even though that's all I've ever known her by. Casual Art. AT. Casual Art. Now Ashley Troy is running around saying that I doxed her because I said her name. That's all I've ever known her by is AT Ashley Troy. That's all I've ever known her as. And now they're trying to claim it was a dox. Even though I've got her to burn multiple alts of hers by rage posting.
784 says she can't wait to meet us. So Alec and Ted coming to Florida at the end of September, early October. Yeah. Big surprise.
Looking forward to it, man.
It's gonna be interesting.
Of course, Joyce, and I apologize. They bark occasionally. Cooper gets going, but yeah, my animals are my life. My daughter rescues and feeds a TNR colony, so we have cats all over.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
These guys are coming to get that Florida life.
I've never been there, so it's new to me.
You never been to Florida? Oh my goodness, never been to Florida, dude.
That's what I said. Casual Art.
Florida's great, man. Florida's great.
That's what I fucking said. That's why I came on this morning and was like, what the fuck is even happening? And it was happening in Wispy's chat, and they didn't shut that shit down, even though that's all I've ever known her as. Casual Art. What else am I supposed to call her? Like, what the fuck?
Air conditioning working right now. It's funny, man. My air conditioning.
When is hurricane season, JLR?
Now.
Not October.
I mean, yeah, I actually get more hurricanes towards October.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, I mean, storm chasing. I'd love to take you guys in a car. We get a car, and we go right in the eye of whatever hurricane is. We're driving right in the eye. Ted, don't get scared. The car goes like
this. A floaty. Alex,
and I hope you stay. I hope you're hearing me right now. Like, look, I apologize that I snapped back to it's just to the point where I can't take any more bullshit that is straight up lies. Shit like this, like defending BJ or condoning, that's never happened and will never happen ever. But the shit that's happening is so far beyond. Yeah, flip-floppers. Look, yeah, I don't have an explanation. It's just when people decide to be stupid, they pull out of the stops.
Ted, the car goes like this. Trees are flying all over the place. You just get a camera on the live stream and bring a helmet.
Ted will be out the window screaming, "Weepy!"
Right.
Bring a helmet. No, we just go to a hotel. We go to the hotel. We take the car, and when it gets that bad, we just go to the hotel and go under the awning of the hotels. You know, like those Hampton Inns and those hotels. And
Rubber, I'm not. We've been here, done this many times. She's done this multiple times when people have came for me.
And where'd Ted go?
She jumps in on it,
and then you just go in the lobby when it really gets crazy. He's back. He's coming back.
Thanks for renewing, Jen. Seriously, you can ask me anything. You can ask the mods anything. I can try to point you in the direction of these things that I've openly spoke about recently, and you can nothing has changed except me standing against a lot of the shit that these people, these creators that I used to coexist with, are encouraging and or being silent on. So you can ask us anything. 100% ask me anything. It's a bunch of bullshit what's being fed. and it's ridiculous. And I apologize that I'm a little fed up with it, but thank you for not just being like, oh, fuck you.
Okay, so Juanita gave us a educational tip tonight. Anytime in Pima County you get a parking ticket, just fight it and start subpoena
everyone.
Oh,
They don't like that.
No.
They don't like that.
No, please don't let it get to you. That, like, that's why it's just shocking what is happening. It is shocking to hear the shit that is happening and being said. And we've had to weed through so much of it, but please do not cry. Do not, like, this shit is too far, and we're good. You're good here. You've always been good with me. It's just a lot. And when they're pushing this on 6 channels all fucking day, people don't know what to believe. And they're so used to believing what these creators tell them that has been straight up lies in people's faces for 6 fucking months. At least. February 8th, it really started. And it's just gotten so out of hand, Jen.
And you might win. I don't know.
We try not to interrupt them while they're messing up, right, Juanita? But yeah,
Right.
sometimes you gotta.
Is there a scope of who you can subpoena? Like, is there a limit?
Traffic engineer, director of traffic.
Okay, can I do something though, Jen? You want me to make those tears dry up really fast? Yeah, I apologize too. I'm sorry that it's affecting subs. It really is, because they don't even know what to think. But can I make your tears dry up really fast? You might need eye patches when we're done, but I'm going to make you guys. Okay, ready? Listen, this is Earth's fault because Earth has taught me ChatGPT. They're going on a boys' vacation, so we just made them. We gave them matching swimsuits. The sign in the back, though. You saw what I put in there. It has nothing about locals. It has not a fucking thing about locals, and it even put the sign in the back. Look, this came from JLR saying to Ted he couldn't wait to see him in a swimsuit. Okay, that's what happened here. JLR said to Ted on stream he could not wait to see him in a swimsuit. So I gave him floaty devices too, so they're safe. You know, safety first. Listen, Earth, all I put in the ChatGPT, I showed it because why not? Listen, all I did was this. Put these men in matching male swimsuits with extremely hairy backs and legs, enjoying a beach day on the island. Also give them water wing floaties. That's all I wrote. And then I put their 4 faces in there. It gave them water wings. Oh my God, did you guys notice on the water wings, they're islands too? Not only do their little Speedos match, but their water wings have islands on them too. And the sign in the back says, "Welcome to Locale Island." And it gave them all BBLs too. I didn't say any of that shit. And I think it turned, oh my God, it turned Alex's tattoos on his face into something else. I think it looks like a dinosaur almost. It took all of 857's facial hair and put it on his back. Oh God. Okay, back to it.
Director of Cones.
Director of
Cones.
Right.
That's a good one, Ted. Director of Cones.
That's why I was like, oh shit. Sorry, Joyce. Welcome in. That's all I wrote though. Like, I don't even know what's wrong. I think I need to uninstall and reinstall my ChatGPT because it might be broken. I think I tell my ChatGPT to do way too much with locales and islands. Okay.
So like each officer that was there surrounding you and Alex, you could subpoena each and every one of them.
Well, you don't.
Told you I'd make 'em
They're
try
part
it.
of the record
Keep
for
going.
like the prosecution. So you don't. You want to subpoena the ones that the prosecution's not going to call in, right?
Correct.
So like you're subpoenaing for defense, right? Like you're subpoenaing for your case. The prosecution's going to call all of them. What you want out of them is like what I did to FOIA. the incident reports to find out what they have.
Oh
like
my God.
what
No.
what kind of video they got, what
Nope.
kind of pictures they got, what kind of voice recording they have, 911 calls. It was all empty.
Cowboy logic. I told ChatGPT photo of Alex in a feather boa on JLR's lap. It came back of a photo of Ted in a boa on Bill Clinton's lap. Hey, Kirk.
They had nothing.
God, what is
The only
wrong
thing
with
they
us
had was
today?
SE saying I was in her property.
It did.
All right. So the remaining charges is just two remaining misdemeanors for you, Alex. And it appears two on Juice, though one appears to be dropped.
Oh my God.
So Juice got
This
the
would kill me.
obstruction of a thoroughfare, it looks like, left. And you got what? Public nuisance and
obstruction of the thoroughfare.
Okay.
Those two.
Well, there is there was talk in the county attorney's office that they want to bring back the felony on Alex, but they're thinking about it. So the quicker I get to the state to blow the whistle on Nanos, the quicker it's going to be to help.
Felony for what, though?
Resisting.
They want to bring that charge back?
That's what they're trying to do because
they have an underlining charge to resist, and they drop that charge, which you know what I mean. That means you have to recharge them for the nuisance.
Right. And Nanos is very upset that all these charges have been dropped, so he's been throwing a little fit over there. He's been crying at the attorney at the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, but my sources told me the prosecutor told him to leave us the heck alone.
Listen, my ChatGPT and I are just fine. That's the only nefarious thing I'm doing is putting lol cows in swimsuits these days. We're doing pretty good over here. They all dox each other, go after each other's families, call each other, leave threatening messages, use the court system. I'm just over here putting people in fucking arm floaties and in swimsuits and putting them on islands, okay? We're doing pretty good.
They did.
But he didn't. He was still talking. Yeah.
No, since this incident happened, you know, the last with your arrest, how it went viral and everything like that. Dude, there was some sort of meeting between Nanos and the prosecutor.
Everything she says because of fucking bold-faced lie, and they know it.
And I'm told that the prosecutor said, leave these people alone. He's not flying. It's not flying.
Then he went on the radio show.
Then he went on the radio show, the Buckmaster.
Oh shit, yeah.
And
So
he
he doesn't-
really he
He's
really got himself in trouble for that radio show. He gave up.
Yeah.
He gave himself away, which was really
did.
helpful.
That's why they're embarrassed by this guy, is because he opens his mouth when he shouldn't be opening his mouth, and doesn't open his mouth when he needs to. You know, instead of doing a press conference, he's doing interviews with these randoms. Like, come on, man.
So okay, so you do have court next Monday?
No.
Or Tuesday. When do you have court, Alex? 21st? What day is that?
Jen, that was all on its own. I didn't say anything about giving them BBLs or junk in the trunk or anything. ChatGPT went rogue on the booty inflations. Whew. That's way too much ass.
When is that? Can we come out and break some bread? That'd be fun.
I think it's in the morning.
Is it Monday? Next Monday? What
No,
day?
so fucking funny. I can't even believe that prompt created that casual art, though. Like, that prompt is how that got.
The 21st, whenever the 21st is.
I don't know what the 21st.
What is today? Then 10th?
The 10th. It's Juice that has Monday at 1 p.m. But
Coming-
Juice
this
has become
coming
the
This
Juice
Monday?
is gonna,
Oh yeah, you're right.
but
The 13th.
Juice is going to be a case management conference. It's down to that right now on the docket.
Which means
It's normally a diversion program that they're going to try to. But hopefully he doesn't go for it, and
No.
then they just got to drop everything.
that's part of a plea. He does not want that.
Yes, take a
What I think is happening is they rid of the nuisance charges and the resisting, but I think the obstruction ones, I think, are what they're trying to get to hold.
bunch of classes that take months and months and months.
No, yeah,
I don't
no. Because then you're also admitting to guilt to something. You don't want that.
Right.
I mean,
And
they'll drop
it's really ridiculous that they're not dropping this stuff and they're making everybody show up
Not
to
it.
court.
They're doing that so he gets no option to sue them for what they did.
Poor horsewoman came in at the time when we had the rogue Beatles situation. That was your first day here. And now, yeah, it's a shit show. Thanks for sticking by us, horsewoman. It's been a shit show.
If he takes that, he has no civil remedy.
Oh, okay.
Right.
None.
Any
Because
plea or anything. Right.
That was in the box.
fight. I mean, it's BS. And even if he was found guilty and took it all the way, and they decide to take it all the way, he's not going to jail or prison for it. I don't even think he would even get 6 months pro. I don't even think I don't know what they would do, but he ain't going. He's not going to. That's just stupid. But if they dupe him into pleading guilt or to take a diversion courses and to get the charge dropped, he has no civil remedy.
Agreed.
And then Alex, you're the following Monday?
Pardon me?
Well, it looks like, Alex, you're on Tuesday the 21st.
Oh, Tuesday.
So it's not next week, it's the following, though.
You're welcome, Cheryl. Thank you for reaching out to me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. And hopefully your husband.
So Alex's charge that he has to go to court for is coming up on Tuesday.
But it's okay.
Prayers, Cheryl.
I'm praying for Cheryl, husband.
Yeah.
So as of now, you have to go to court next on the 21st. You have to physically go.
At 9 a.m.
You never know what you're going to get over here.
And that's for the 2 misdemeanors.
I'm
And it's
considering
also-
going there, Alex, for you.
And the docket has changed, Alex. It's now show cause hearing.
Explain.
A show cause means the prosecution has to show their cards.
Got all two of
They
the.
can't get to say, oh, we want to do this or no. The
Right.
judge is saying, you're coming to show cause.
Show me where
Why I
he
should
peed.
even
Yeah, show me where he
entertain
peed. You know.
See, Nanos knows. Nanos knows. He knows. He knows. Like with Tucson, he knows Tucson could sue him right now to successfully sue a police department, law enforcement.
Gatsby, that's another point, a very valid point too, that a lot of people don't realize has gotten to the points that it has either. That's a very valid point, Gatsby.
Agencies are tough. It's tough. It's very tough. However, boggling them down and getting answers and trying to find out discovery, depositions, and derogatories and find out, who ordered this, that, and the other could expose him. Nanos does not want that.
Right.
So I suspect
it's just a bobblehead for, you notice how different the interaction is now with JLR and Ted since the rest came up though?
I suspect they're going to try everything, Alex, to pin you on one charge in the juice.
Right.
To prevent you doing what Tucson has the potential to do. Tucson has a case right now, and he has a legal case that he can do. You guys are not in that boat yet.
Right.
Either you get acquitted.
Nanos even kind of doubled down.
Now you must protect yourself from the resisting arrest, but also be mindful, like if they know you bring a civil suit from that, as it was dismissed without prejudice, they might try to reinstate it to save themselves money and liability.
But here's what they know.
This is why JLR knows a lot about what's going on here. He knows Juanita is so full of shit, but it's entertainment for him. He don't give a fuck.
Facing the bond for Alex because it didn't appear anywhere when he got his charges dismissed. And the judge ordered that all bonds be returned to like the 20 people.
His nuisance charge was dismissed. He still has to go to court for the obstruction. That's coming up. But nobody was there. I kind of covered that a little bit in the beginning of this, Joyce. Nobody showed to support him, which we have been saying all along that they were using juice because of the color of his skin. And yesterday proved that.
People that were on the list.
And they all made excuses like Alex didn't have a ride and 857. I played that in the beginning of the stream. We opened with that.
And so I went chasing that down, and what I found,
we did really good for like the first hour of this. We did pretty good and stayed on task, and then we just went down fucking hill. I'm sorry, Joyce, if this is your first time here. I'm really sorry. We just went right downhill. I don't even know what happened. We started watching these guys, and then we just went dipped right down. Hey, CK, nobody showed up for him. No, his fiance went. 857 was offended that anybody expected him to go. Nobody called me. Nobody showed up for him. Alex claimed you couldn't get a ride, even though Uber is always available when he wants to do something else. 857 was like I said, he was offended that somebody would expect him to show up and support his buddy. Of course, that guy was too busy driving home, screaming treason afterwards. Juanita said she didn't feel good. I know, CK. Look, we did pretty good today. An hour in and we were on task.
I found it. I couldn't find it in the county anymore, but I found it in the state. And the reason the clerk explained to me is that they tried to get a grand jury indictment on him, and the state told him to go kick rocks. So now they got to move. They just actually.
That is not information you're going to know. I'm sorry. That's just not information that Juanita is going to find out. Grand jury indictments and grand juries are not information that you're going to know.
That all bonds be returned to like the 20 people that were on the list. And so I went chasing that down, and what I found it. I couldn't find it in the county anymore, but I found it in the state. And the reason the clerk explained to me is that they tried to get a grand jury indictment on him, and the state told him to go kick rocks. So now they got to move. They just actually, I just noticed in his docket, they just moved the bond back.
We do pretty good over here most of the time, Amanda. Most of the time we're pretty good. But some days we just are not mature enough to handle shit. And today's one of those days.
To the county from the state. See, there's ways to be able to know what they're doing by some of these records you got. You got to learn how to read the dockets. So they moved the bond back into Alex's and put it under the misdemeanors now. And that's wrong because the bond went for his felony.
Yeah, I noticed that on the docket. Why does it say bond? Say that again.
Because they had to bring it back from the state. Because they had. So when you're gonna do a grand jury indictment, you got to move the docket and all the monies and everything to the state.
No, you're so full of shit. This is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. This is not how any of this works. Grand jury indictments are not information that Juanita would ever have access to. She's lying and they know she's lying. They fucking know she's lying. JLR does. Ted's checked out. And Alex knows, but they don't care. They just let her fucking run her mouth.
So they had already moved the bond to the state, but the state said, go kick rocks. So they had to bring it back to the county, to justice court. And of course, now comes the movement of the bond. So the
I've never
bond
said that in my life.
30th of June.
Hey, Juanita, I've never said that in my life, but I want to go to trial for any of these charges.
I know. I wanted to. I was ready to dance.
Get it, please.
But the best thing that they did is not rip up my ticket and not stop it and actually take me all the way into court day, because now it's on the record. Now it's on the record.
Hey,
you know what I mean? They created a record. They could have avoided that record, but now I've got a meaningful record to go with against Nanos.
Right.
So we get Alex situated, the juice, and then everyone is scotch free.
Yes.
Well, without prejudice. Not Juanita.
Brenda, it actually sucks when we watched that in the beginning. Like, you could tell he was deflated, but we tried telling him. We tried telling Juice in the very beginning, look, this is what they're using you for. This is why they are accepting you. JLR wants to use your race. He said it to him over and over again. That big payday isn't going to pay off in the end. Sitting by a bunch of overtly racist individuals so they can use you, ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
But we're without prejudice. They could still bring it up. 7 years, they could still bring it up, which is stupid.
That's crazy.
I'll still take it to trial.
But I do want to say that the Pima County attorney is doing the right thing here.
It's so
thus far.
Right, Quinn.
I ultimately think they might be stonewalling you too.
I never watched Ted before he was a part of this group, Kara, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. I don't mind. There's certain things that Ted does that I don't mind at all, like one bit. And I can find some entertainment. Like, I can laugh about some of the stuff Ted does. But there are lines and boundaries. But here's the thing. JLR, in my opinion, saw a guy in a spiral and latched onto him too. I think it's different with them, though. They have a different, like, there is definitely a flirting situation. And I'm not making that up to make them sound any way. We can watch it. You can go back and see how giddy they get in multiple interactions. Them two, JLR and Ted, have a different relationship than the rest of the guys. Alex, 857 are all part of, like, the management of his reputation. Aligning with them makes JLR look calm, collected. When you surround yourself with idiots, it's not hard to look smart.
For strategic liability reasons and things like that, maybe to try to scare you guys into some sort of plea.
He should have thought of that, right? He should have thought of that before sending his other officers to break an oath. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can't feel sorry for him.
People in jail for misdemeanors.
California Wings, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the cabana. Hold on. We just need a little pause for a second here.
Namaste. Namaste.
If you plan on staying and haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Look at that works. That's the only way I can really ask for a thumbs up. It works me. That doesn't make me feel as awkward.
In Pima County, it appears. Unless you're a repeat misdemeanor person over and over again.
And
If you're on the streets, you stay on the streets.
Right.
Right. I've been arrested since 2009. You know, so like for that.
The other thing that I found out, the county has not has not used the obstruction of thoroughfare in years, like in decades. Okay, they have not used that in decades.
They should charge Sue Ellen because that's the reason why we were on the street and we couldn't be on the easement because the rocks were there and we didn't want to. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I looked it up. Can we move the rocks so we could be on the easement? And they're, kind of like ChatGPT is like, you probably might not want to do that.
Right.
So we were in the street and the cop came up to it the same. So the ticket that they're giving me was, even when the cops came, they didn't even give me a ticket. They left. They looked at it later and then came up with it.
So I want to bring something in the chat here that's been circulating. A lot of people have been sending me. So we'll get on a little bit of topic while we're here. So this guy here, have you seen this guy, Anthony Graff?
Yeah, I seen.
Suze, he separated himself, didn't he? He was one of the first ones I did content on, but I actually kind of giggled about Jim too. But he separated himself from this group for the most part, didn't he? I haven't seen him around at all. Oh, sure. And these guys are leaning heavy into that political bullshit too with what they're doing with the Nancy case.
Yeah.
So this guy here, let me see if I can blow this up more.
And here we are just out here accusing more people of fucking bullshit with no proof.
From another country to come back into the United States when they're wanted. They're not going to risk coming back into the country.
Since here just to do this and then takes off, it makes what's the motive? You have to have a reason,
Like, and does anyone know about this guy? Because many people have been sending me about. Is that the perp?
He would almost have to be protected by someone to have not been caught by now.
What do you mean? Well, because he's in another country. What do you mean caught since 2000?
From another country to come back into the United States when they're wanted. They're not going to risk coming back into the country.
To do that and then not getting money out of it?
Limited to just this country. They could go get him wherever they want.
He's wanted for a 2,000 murder.
Yeah, some countries they won't. Depending on the country.
So let me get him up.
Some countries you can't get that they won't extradite you for any charges. Some countries.
So here's the guy. He's on the U.S. Marshal list. I mean, does that guy look like the perp? I mean,
Everybody fucking looks like the perp with dark eyebrows. Come on, people. This is ridiculous.
I mean, I know.
When they waited for you, you weren't doing anything.
Why?
That's why I'm just not even concerned. Like, I'll go to trial.
Yeah,
I'll never take a plea on this case, ever. Because I didn't do nothing. You can't just arrest somebody because
by going to the grand jury opposed from charging.
Because Nanos has doubled down. Like, if you saw him on the Buckmaster thing, he said, you're not just going to be peeing and defecating. He wants people to believe that I did that when people know I didn't do that. So he's still doubling down. He's trying to get charges on me. He does not like me.
I hope they do charge him. I hope they charge Alex with something else. I really hope. Good, Paula. I'm glad to hear that. I hope they do charge him with something. I hope they charge him with harassment. I hope they charge him with criminal harassment of the neighborhood. I hope Alex gets slapped with some sort of bigger charge. And I hope they are working on something to slap him with a bigger charge. And I think JLR, if he goes back, he'll likely potentially get one in there too. Alex can't get away with this shit over and over again. Hey, Jackie. Look, it's innocent. It wasn't my fault. Oh my gosh, Quinn. Did you hear what's supposed to happen this week? The address that Trump's supposed to be given this week, speaking of elections. Oh my God.
And I just don't care.
About the 2020 election.
He made his match. That's all. He's not going to get away with this like he's been doing.
I think they are too.
And that's why I'm taking other avenues. Juanita as well. He's a
Arizona prosecutors use grand juries to secure felony indictments rather than charging individuals.
I'm so Quinn. If it goes the way I think it does, I'm really concerned because I think this is going to be it's right before primaries, as you know. And I think we're going to look, they've had, what's that guy's name they've had in captivity in like solitary confinement for 23 hours a day? I can't remember his name, but I'm wondering if they're going to use him to try and say that there's foreign involvement. And like, I'm really nervous about what he's attempting to do here. And I think it's going to be one more grab for right before elections, and I'm really not comfortable with what's about to happen. I am really anxious about it because if it goes the way I think it's going to go, especially with Lindsey Graham just passing away, and look, no shade to anybody, like, rest in peace, Lindsey Graham, but I'm not going to talk nicely about Lindsey Graham now because I didn't talk nicely about Lindsey Graham before. And just because he died doesn't mean that what he has done went away. That's the end of that. But you've got McConnell, Lindsey Graham, and then now this, oof. Yeah, Jen, it is. I'm really nervous about this upcoming shit that's popping off.
Themselves to share the burden of probable cause with citizens, protect ongoing investigations, and shield a suspect's reputation before charges are formally filed.
I do too, Quinn. That's exactly
reasons prosecutors prefer the grand
night. Quinn, have a good night. Yes. They grabbed his wife too, didn't they? I'm a nurse. I think they grabbed his wife, and I think that's I just have some fucking funny feeling. Well, here's the thing I can't understand. Sorry, now we're getting off topic again, but how would the elections been rigged in 2020 when they ran? Like, I don't get it. That was controlled by Republicans. Like, how did that happen? Okay, yep, the wife was grabbed too. That's what there's something weird about all of this, and I do not like it. I'm glad you guys feel the same way. Same. Cowboy Logic, same. Yep. Did you see Cowboy Logic today? There's like journalists, and not journalists, actually I don't remember who it was that said that they were doing an interview, and now the name's going to slip my brain. They were doing an interview and said that when asked, it was one of the senators or congressmen, I can't remember who the fuck it was now. When asked about Mitch, he was like, well, there's a photo, but it's an old photo or something. And then the next day went on and basically kind of was like, well, I heard it's AI or some shit like that, to like try to retract it in a way. Ugh, we're in a real weird spot.
Jury process. It places the power of accusation directly in the hands of randomly selected, locally cross-sectioned citizens.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right.
You know, he doesn't want to get his hands dirty.
Yeah.
Procedural secrecy. Grand jury sessions are secret, which prevents targets from fleeing. They think you're going to flee to Florida, Alex.
Oh, we are.
We are.
Right. Intimidating witnesses. It also protects the reputation of innocent people if the jury declines to return an indictment, which appears like that's what happened to you.
Plus, they don't have to put
what they've done with this shirt, because that shirt was from the 2023 picture and everything, and like photographers and stuff have been showing exactly the overlay. There's a lot of weird shit around this stuff. Like, there's just a lot of weird shit going on right now that makes me really fucking uncomfortable. But I also have to say this, and listen, get your tinfoil on and just hear me out. The preliminary hearings with the Charlie Kirk did not go the way people wanted it to. It did not go good. I don't know how they're going to take that. They'll take it to trial, unfortunately, but that did not go the way it was supposed to, in my opinion. And there's just full on like shit show after shit show after shit show happening right now. Release the fucking Epstein files. All of them.
put the deputies on the stand right now, like they're going to have to in the show cause hearing.
Oh, California.
Show cause, they're going to have to put the deputies on the stand and have them show cause.
The grand jury, they wouldn't have needed to, right?
No, if they would have moved it to the grand jury, there would have been no deputies testifying at the start until, further down the trial, when the trial was started.
Thought that.
A lot of my buddies are Chicago PD, and when they saw Alex, they're like, we want no part of that arrest whatsoever. They were like, we would have nightmares having to go to court against Alex or do anything to deal with what they saw in the video.
What did you say, Ted?
Further down the trial, when the trial was started.
A lot of my buddies are Chicago PD, and when
Of course, Ted's got buddies in every fucking.
they saw Alex, they're like, "We want no part of that arrest whatsoever." They were like,
yeah. Your buddies, of course, said we want nothing to do with that arrest.
We would have nightmares having to go to court against Alex or do anything to deal with what they saw in the video.
Yeah, I'm sure your cop friends said that they would have nightmares over having to arrest somebody. Come on, shut up, Ted.
So
don't try to fit in with the group, please. Stop it.
You think that other Pima County deputies would be embarrassed on how all that went?
You'd be embarrassed. Yeah.
This was all for everyone to see, and Nanos is still doubling down. You know, like, dude, look what happened, man.
That's what.
Only thing I like about JLR is his cat.
That's why I'm also taking the tone of like telling the state that Nanos made the deputies believe that there was this real law out there that they could really cite people for, and made them, pretty much lie to them.
Directed them to do it.
Great point.
Them to do it.
Right. And threatened them to punish people for it.
You take them off.
He knew all along that he had just, made up the whole thing.
Yeah, right.
With event signs, right, Alex? Event signs? Vote here.
Vote here. We saw what the sign. Yeah.
OJ's looking to meet you guys. Hello.
Hey, OJ.
Oh, I can't wait, OJ.
Oh, was he meowing at you right now? He wants to bite your hat. He's like, where you been, Dad? He's smelling your hat like, where you been?
She's like, I
Oreo.
want to meet you guys. Hello, I want to meet you too.
Oh, she's being talking. Oh, hey.
Talkative.
Her, right?
Yeah, she just jumped up on my lap, so I had to show her off tonight.
Yeah.
Show her off, right? You gonna meet Alex and Ted in Florida? OJ wants to meet Bear.
Yeah, look, he talks all the time.
Aw, I swear that's the only thing enduring about JLR is that cat.
Lady, he's so vocal. He loves you.
OJ wants to meet Bear. Where's Bear?
Same.
Where's Bear? He's over here.
Watch, OJ talks. Hello, do you love me? You love me?
Hey, Napa Valley. Well, I do
He
too.
was earlier. When you were talking to him, he was talking. He was like, whatever he was doing.
Hello, you love me? She won't say nothing. She's camera shy.
I keep saying.
She's camera shy.
Maybe one of these nights we'll just have to have Kyle on and just have a full political discussion, because this shit's crazy. The shit that's going on.
We got Sequoia in the chat. Sequoia, come on in.
Yeah. What's up, brother?
I might have to check you guys out. Is that cool?
No.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that. Whoa, peace fingers.
We got Sequoia in the chat.
Big boy.
Sequoia, come on in.
Yeah. What's up, brother?
Watch this interaction here. Watch Ted.
I might have to check you guys out. Is that cool?
No.
Yeah.
Did you see that grin? Oh.
You're running from me, Ted.
No, I'm not running. I just got
Nah, life,
I
right?
got
Life be life.
things to maneuver.
All right, man. I'll catch you next time. Sorry about that. I missed you.
I love you, Sequoia. Yeah, I love you.
Hey, man. You too, bro.
See you soon, Ted. What's up, Sequoia?
The way JLR says that. See you soon, Ted.
Hey, man. You too, bro.
See you soon, Ted. What's up, Sequoia?
Okay, JLR. All right. Look, we're going to go back here. Ted joined JLR today. And we get more of this. Just wait. I don't know if they're done yet. Are they done yet? I don't think they're done yet, but it doesn't matter. JLR don't give a fuck. Let's see. Oh, he is done.
And because I posted something about Tommaso with another woman, percent found not guilty if there's no evidence that we've seen. However, we know the story. We know the story. The last person to be with Nancy, first person to go back to the house of Nancy before she was reported missing.
Ted is looking really rough.
Tommaso, not speaking about this case. Kind of a mystery. We don't even know his voice. We just saw a brief him walking, though the student thinks the walk of the perp is the same as Tommaso, which is...
I'm just going to play this quick little opening part of when he comes in, and then we'll save this for tomorrow.
The perp is the same as Tommaso.
Because I want the transcript.
So, which is wild. Hello, Ted. Oh, we got Ted.
Hey, how's it going, JLR? Good to see you.
Good, going great. How are you, sir?
Oh, doing good, doing good. I'm hanging.
There's just this. Listen, he doesn't behave like this with anybody. I'm sorry, he doesn't. We can fight about it, but he just does not behave this way at all.
In there, yeah, I'm just I'm perplexed on this whole situation here. I don't know what to think. And going back to the juice, the August 13th court date now, I'm just like, it's just a shame,
That's another topic we're going to talk about, the juice. Thanks for bringing that up, Ted. So the juice had court, but it just got continued, right? And this is for the obstruction of the thoroughfare, not the nuisance, but the obstruction of thoroughfare. Seems like that's right now the prosecutor wants to proceed with this. For another hearing.
Yeah.
No, I eventually think it will get dropped. I honestly,
the nuisance is gone, but the obstruction is standing.
Think that he would be 100% found not guilty if he took it to trial. But I kind of understand. I kind of speculate what they're trying to do, trying to jerk his chain around. And I also believe with the juice that they're trying to do this to stick him with something so he doesn't have any civil recourse to go back on the sheriff's department for what they did, and maybe the prosecutor's office, or sue whoever, because you keep the case open. Technically, you can't
watch Ted in his tongue.
Sue.
Sin, I think we found the other sister wife. I'm just going to be honest for a minute. They are California Wings. It's actually the cutest interaction I've ever seen from either one of them. It's the most human interaction when they flirt with each other.
Right.
You can't sue. I mean, I guess you could sue.
Look, I don't got nothing, no shade to throw. Like, I'm not trying to mock them. It's genuinely right in front of our faces.
Other charge that got dropped, but public nuisance. So, public nuisance got dropped, right? Which is good.
I'm all for it.
But he should have us all his charges dropped. Then it makes me think racism involved here. He's a black man, African-American man in a predominantly white neighborhood.
Knock it off, JLR.
Filming on the streets. Oh, I'm sure the neighborhood Karens picked up their phone. If it was a white man or somebody like maybe me, instead of a tattooed Latino man, tatted up all over his face, and a black man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, see how we're leaning. See what we're doing here.
There's a black man on the side of the street. We feel worried. We feel scared. I think there's racism involved here, and I also think there's racism in keeping his case as it is and not dropping it. It's ridiculous.
I agree.
It's a rarely used, if at all, statute in charge. They don't do that to people. If you got obstruction of thoroughfare simply for having partially your chair in the road. And he did that because Stu Ellen and them put those stupid rocks and those rocks and the feces of the feces and stuff. People walking the street all the time.
Okay, we'll get into that deeper tomorrow because I want to show you what JLR and those guys have been doing. But I want to show you this really quick. I was watching and this came up. We'll do that tomorrow, and I'm going to take it back further and show you what they're trying to do against the Middle Eastern community too, and how we all kind of came full circle with them blaming, what's his nerdy?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let me get you up here on the screen. I see a lot of people in the chat. Again, for people who are just coming in, take it as what it is. But a former student of Tommaso, spoke a little bit about him, said, some people thought he was creepy. People also thought he was humorous.
Look at Ted. Watch Ted.
I nominate JLR Investigates Criminal Network 857 and Tucson are in the juice for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. You have 24 hours to complete.
Okay.
All right, Ted.
Hey, Scarlett.
Let's put up the volume and see what we got. Let's take down Nancy Guthrie. Let's put this up here and see what you got.
Hey, everybody. One of my close friends, Jay, just got diagnosed with ALS, so wanted to nominate JLR Criminal Network 857 Tucson in the juice for the ALS Water Bucket Challenge.
A lot of ice, Ted.
It is.
Oh, God. Whoa!
That's such Back. Ted, you're such a clown. First of all, that was probably warm water that you put in that bucket, and then you dumped the ice in there to do a performance. I guarantee that ice didn't even settle in. Right, Quinn. Yeah, I don't agree with what is happening either. Like, I don't agree with the mutual combat of doxing on either side, and their group does it too. Like, I'm not going to front about it. I can't lie about it. It's just what it is. It's happening, and I don't agree with it. But the racism, the trying to paint him as a suspect, all of that stuff is fucking beyond. It's way too far.
Whoa, Ted. Hello, Ted. Hello, cold, Ted.
Look at how Jailer giggles over this.
Whoa, Ted. Hello, Ted. Hello, cold, Ted. Was it cold?
It was cold.
Go back to years ago with JLR. Go back to years ago with JLR. Right, Pika, right. You will not find JLR around anybody that makes him giggle like this. You will never. And I'm, like I said, it is so there.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely cold.
It was definitely cold.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was cold bath water filled to the top and then ice.
So I have a bucket, but I don't have ice like that. But I was going to do it like I could do it now. I could just get a little cup and put some ice.
Yeah, do it. Yeah. That works.
I'm gonna do it.
My buddy Jay loves you. He is a detective, and he's got 3 little kids at home. He got diagnosed with ALS. I actually grew up with him. It was the first reason why.
Sucks about his friend. If this is true, that his friend got diagnosed with ALS, that sucks.
I got into true crime. We all rode a bus stop, and we walked outside, and a guy with a ski mask, and I'll never forget this. A green and white Chevy Astro van pulled up. He got out. He chased Jay and Natalie. I froze with my backpack. I was in 3rd grade. I couldn't move. He ran after Natalie and Jay.
I know.
Jay ran up to his house. Jay, fast forward, is like a detective with the sheriff's police. And he had 3 beautiful children, and he got ALS.
I'm actually excited for their boys trip. Look, I'm excited. We'll finish that tomorrow. I'm going to send you guys over to Hella. Hella sent her chat over to me quite a few different times recently, and I think they are covering this too. Let me make sure she's still on. She was just a minute ago. Yep, they're on. So I'm going to send you. Oh, yep, they're catching on to it. They're happier than ever. Same thing. I'm going to get out of here and go cook dinner and get my kids settled in for the night before school. So if you text me and I don't respond tonight, just know that I'm getting kiddos ready. I mean, again, they're sophomores in high school, but I treat them like kindergartners. So it's just a thing. You are going to visit Excited Utterance. Let me grab this. Thank you, mods. Thank you, chat. You guys have been amazing. I promise you the drama will die down. It's not going to. I mean, they're going to continue to escalate, but all I'm going to do at this point is just continue to drown it out. I can't handle the bullshit. Good night, Pen. Good night, Jen. And again, sorry, Jen, for the misunderstanding, but ask me anything. I'm not even joking. Please feel free. Anybody, if you're like Jen too, and confused on what to think or what to believe, or you want to hear what I've just ask, please. There's nothing here for us to hide at all. Your first year, no school. Oh gosh. Just ask anything though. Ask anything. Okay. So they are covering JLR tonight too. So you will be headed right over there. California Wings, thank you again for becoming a member. And now you're going to unsub. Okay. I appreciate you guys though. Seriously, thank you all for the support. And I will likely see you sometime tomorrow during the day. No, you're okay. It's the temperature, and that's exactly what they've done. Like, they have successfully done this because it's been the narrative over and over. You should see the shit coming out of these discords that are being said, and blatant lies, just blatant fucking lies, Jen. And it's like, what do you combat at this point? Like, what do you, picking and choosing, like the doxing shit. The reason that I got addressed is because that's trying to claim I'm going real life on somebody. Like things like that I'm going to address. But for the most part of it, these people are irrelevant and they're going to continue to spin their wheels. They'll be here doing the same thing in the next year. And I'm just, oh, Jen, you're an empty nester. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Good night. And again, thank you for hanging out and hearing me out. And I'm sorry that misunderstanding, but I'm not even kidding. Like, ask me, ask the mods, ask the chatters. We can direct you to what has actually been said and why it's been said and what I see. There will never be a day that I agree with BJ at all on a lot of things, but we've got to start getting some boundaries, and these people are not going to change. They're going to continue to go low until something really bad happens to somebody. And all I can do at this point is keep myself away from it and completely distance myself and tell people why. If you want to be a part of that stuff, that's a choice that everybody's going to have to make on their own, but I will not. I will not normalize this by supporting any of these people who continue to sit with that shit and be okay with it. It's not okay. Somebody's going to get hurt. We can't sit here and tell these people. I cannot talk about JLR, Alex, Ted, everybody, what they're doing to families and victims, and then support creators who are supporting others, digging into deceased loved ones, going real life, doing all that. I can't do it. It's disgusting, and I won't do it. Yes. Well, you don't have to watch. You should be able to go everywhere. You should be able to go everywhere. Unfortunately, they can't have that, though. They can't have that. Yeah, well, she can kiss my ass, Mercedes girl, because flat out everybody has known her as that, and her handle is A Troy. Like, how stupid is this? Dumbass. I mean, am I going to run around and say everybody that's calling me Becky is a dox? Fuck no. You're an empty nester too? Shut it. You just go away. Okay, good night, you guys. I'll see you at Hellas. Bye. Thanks again, mods.